Friday the 4th of May, it's our 8th birthday officially here at Jewellery Maker, and to celebrate we have got the most unique strand, 1 metre length strand of pearls we've ever had on Jewellery Maker. It represents our wonderful colourful branding, and it has got lots and lots of beautiful colour, from coral to yellow to gorgeous peridot green to purple to blue to magenta. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a whole metre, and it will be with us on the Late Show with myself and the lovely Sheila Davis and Linda Brumwell, and it'll be live at 6 p.m. on Friday the 4th of May. Hope you can join us then. Already tonight. Welcome to the Late Show. It is gorgeous to have your company. My name is Ray Carpenter, with you all the way through until 10 o'clock tonight, joined by guest designer Gem. She's here. We've talked all things Marvel, DC, all the comics you can shake a big stick at tonight already. Hello, my lovely.
Hello.
How are you, darling?
I'm absolutely grand, thank you, love.
Yeah, we've got a lot of sparkle, haven't we, tonight?
We are sparkle-tastic. It's all of the sparkle.
You have made so much jewellery.
There are 3 incredible kits, and I couldn't stop. There was just so much sparkle to have.
But just, I couldn't get over how much jewellery. 18 pieces.
Did you count it?
I did indeed.
I'm impressed, because I didn't. I had no idea.
18 pieces of jewellery.
Oh, cool.
All of them quite dramatic and beautiful. It's just so much gorgeous sparkle. That the jet black that we got in the second kit as well is just to die for.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. Takes me to kind of French jet circa 1898, that kind of thing. Very elegant, very Moulin Rouge.
We've already spoken about Moulin Rouge as well. I know. Honestly, literally there with the whole of the film world at our fingertips. How are you? Hope you're really, really, really well. It's lovely to have your company. Ben's got shingles, so we're all like staying well away from him. Beck, sit well away. Would you like some antibacterial wipes? Because I have some. That's okay, you can get some of those in a sec. Kerry's on cameras. We've got Dan on floor. Gem's with us all the way through till 10. 2 fantastic kits. Absolutely amazing kits. Now, the kits are coming up at 7:30 and 9:30 tonight. Just in case you're wondering, we're just eking them back a little bit because we've got a lot to squeeze in. A lot to squeeze in. You could even say it is pre-birthday deals. Yes, you could. Somebody may say birthday pre-deals. We're just going to leave that hang there in the air because we don't think that's quite right, but we're just going to leave it there anyway. It is lovely to have your company. We hope you're really, really, really well. We've got loads to squeeze in. I have got tremendous amounts of last of stock pieces. Now, this one in particular, we have gigantic mookites back in stock. Now, I wish that we had 100 of these. We don't. We do not. We have, of this particular gigantic, beautiful, tumbled smooth, huge graduated nugget strand. The very, very last of stock on this is coming your way within tonight's show. Make sure you're joining us for that. We've got a massive deal for you on a findings kit, but at 8 o'clock, let me show you what is coming your way. Now, can I just double check, because it's not out here. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Ah, okay. So the chain is on its way from the warehouse that I have for you, and the clasp is making its way to the studio now. That is at 8 o'clock tonight. So just keep you in a little bit more suspense on that one if you are joining us on the app and on the phone lines. But if you're on the web, we're going to open up for pre-order now. That's a really squeaky, that's squeaky, isn't it, Gem?
I'm so sorry, I thought I'd got away with that.
It's proper squeaky, it's all right. It's a bit WD feel. As long as it's not your bones, darling, we're all right.
It's not my bones tonight.
This is good. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. So we've got loads coming up for you, and they are available for pre-order now. The chain and the clasp. Now, the clasp that we've got coming up for you is $3.95. It's an amazing, amazing deal. Is there any way that we can flash the website so that we can flash the photograph of that, seeing as we haven't got it at the minute? Is that possible? C'est possible. That's okay. I shall do that now then. Yeah, I shall just refresh it. And again. Okay. There it is. Okay, so we've got for you on pre-order, if you just look at these two here, chain and clasp. So the clasp here for you, $3.95. It is available for pre-order now. Get it as soon as you can. It's actually coming up for you officially at 8 o'clock this evening. So just as I was saying to you, we've got the kits and they're slightly delayed, 7:30 and 9:30 for you for our kits with gem tonight and everything else in between. Looking forward to it. Should we kickstart? Okay. I do have some of those, yeah. Curved tubes. They are sparkly. Come and have a look at these. So we'll start off with some solid sterling silver for you. We will be concentrating on an immense amount of sparkling Swarovski for you in a little while, but have a look at these first. Last stock all the way through this first hour. So if you see something that you have to get your hands on, it is going to be well and truly worth your while to make sure that you are involved and checking out as soon as you can. So these are 24 millimeters in length, 1 millimeter in diameter. I'm just going to show you there so you can see where, of course, your wire is going through, or of course your beading thread is going through there. So you've got a 1 millimeter aperture and then a 2.4 millimeter length on that curve. It's diamond cut. It's got a lot of sparkle to it as well, and you're getting 10 in the pack. Last of stock on these. Please make sure that you are checking out. You could get a couple of these, wrap them all around that jewellery elastic, and you could have a full-on solid sterling silver curved bracelet for under £10. Absolutely massive deal for you here at JM tonight on these. Very, very last of stock, so if you want to get hold of these, please make sure you're getting involved. It's really easy to do that. The free phone numbers on your screen, you can call us from any, of course, UK landline, and some UK mobile providers, of course, as well, allow you to phone us for free. And, of course, you can get in touch with us via the web and the app. But do add these to your order. They are the last of stock. Hi, Yasmin. Hello, collectors in West Yorkshire. Jenna, Shan, Candy, Rosalind, Jane, Hannah and Marie, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Lots and lots of you dialing in. Please don't think that we have like hundreds of these in the warehouse. That isn't the case. We have got the very, very last of stock all the way in this hour. The last 27 packs of these, and that's it, and they're gone. Out of here. 0800 644 655 and £3 for the entire day shipping and handling, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Susan. Hello to collectors in Fife. Hello to Claire in Hampshire. Hello to those of you who are pressing your button ones. Hello to Lorraine and Margaret, anonymous collectors. Tina, please do make sure that you're checking out on these. They are a great deal. You are getting 10 in a pack. Imagine then, if you are creating almost as like a beautiful bangle, if you are threading all of those together on your jewellery elastic, popping all of those on the jewellery elastic, of course, creating a beautiful stretchy bangle with the solid sterling silver. It will look beautiful. You could even double those up and really create a lovely stack for such an amazing price point as well. 30-day money-back guarantee. Make sure that you are checking out. Hi, Christopher. Hello to Deborah, multi-buying, loving it. Rita, multi-buying. Gertrude, multi-buying. Janice, well done. Deborah in Somerset. Gorgeous stuff. Well done. They will sell out. We had 27 packs of those left, and that was your lot. We're moving on to, yeah, of course, graduated rondelles, black spinel. Now, again, one of the most distinctive, reflective, lustrous black gemstones you're going to get throughout the entire globe, of course. 84 carats. 2x1 to 6x3, 26 centimetre strand. A substantial amount of Thai, natural, unenhanced, lustering black spinel. Now, what I will say to you, please do make sure that if you want this strand, you are checking in and checking out as quickly as you can. Everything in this hour is very much last of stock. So if you see something you're thinking, great, I can work with this, I need it for my stash, or I've got a project on the go at the moment, please do make sure that you are checking out. Number on your screen, 0800 644 655. Beautiful, and I would say one of those gemstones that could be misconstrued as maybe black diamonds, for example, maybe black onyx, a little bit of a master of disguise. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. All that luster. And it is an immense amount of luster. It's such a durable gemstone. It can handle a really strong diamond polish. So you do get a lot of lovely luster, even off the smallest of facets from a black spinel, especially if it's been cut well and polished well. Under £10. An amazing price, 84 carats of natural unenhanced black spinel, a bananas price point of £7.95. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. It isn't reconstituted, it isn't amalgamated, it is all natural unenhanced, not even heat treatment here. 84 carats on your screen, and a beautiful gemstone that if you get your hands on our second kit tonight, which is the black diamond colour, I've got to make sure I say that, black diamond colour Swarovski kit, these would work beautifully with the black Swarovskis that we've got later. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. £7.95 on your screen, hold those lines, press your button ones, make sure you're checking out of your baskets, talking to the call centre. A beautiful gemstone to work with if you are looking for that durability, that longevity, and of course that gorgeous, gorgeous wearability as well. Make sure that you're checking out, hold those lines. We're going to go to Amethyst next. That's lovely. A really natural looking tumble. 30 of our clasps have gone out of the door already for our 8 o'clock must have. 270 carats of amethyst tumbles, 9x8, 12x8, 38 centimetre strand. It is one of the most authentic gemstones I think that you could ever invest in, especially from this location. You're looking at southern Colombo. You are looking at a beautiful, beautiful location that is producing some amazing, deeply saturated, high-grade amethyst that can be found in some of the biggest jewellers across the globe. You've got your tumbles, you've got your natural tone, you've got your natural opacity, you've got 270 carats, and you have got a gorgeous, durable version of the quartz family with that unmistakable decadent regal purple colour, but it also blends into a few of the banded tones, some lilac tones, some lavender tones, almost pink lavender as well. All gone under £5. £4.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655. Decent sized drill hole running all the way through the centre. The temporary strand here is really decent. So when you are looking to re-strand these, this is going to be perfect for you. £4.95 on your screen for your natural, unenhanced, again, beautiful Colombo amethysts. Big nuggets of those amethysts as well. These are not sort of a shy, retiring tumble. This is a really lovely size. So you've got 9x8 to 12x8 on a 38 centimetre strand. But do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Talk to the call centre. 0800 644 655. Again, if you love your gemstones, you're going to love the 8 o'clock hour. 8 o'clock hour that we've got for you. Please, my goodness me, make sure that you are checking out on this one. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Well done. 8 o'clock, we've got loads of last of stock strands of gemstones. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, where are we going next, my lovely? Yeah, I've got them here. This is a nice gem because these aren't graduated. They're all the same size. Oh, I love that. So we've got that real uniformity of size with these, haven't we?
That makes it so easy when you're working to channel set as well, and that's a lovely size to channel set with. It's quite
it's a bold colour to channel set as well, isn't it?
Oh, it feels amazing when you wear it. You can sort of go for big styles with them, but I'd pop that with some gold or some rose gold. It'd be beautiful.
Final 22 strands here. Even if you had 3 of those, it's such a potent colour, isn't it?
It is.
It's such a regal, potent blue colour. Very decent sized drill hole going through here as well. So these are 8mm. Perfect rounds. Beautiful continuity of size and distribution of that gorgeous colour throughout the entire strand. Little hints of your gorgeous pyrite running through there as well. 8mm, 38cm strand, 180 carats in total. Afghanistan lapis lazuli, depth of colour and richness is really intense. You can feel that colour just popping, can't you? What's lovely as well though with these is if you just want to make the simplest of stretchies, just the simplest of stretchy bracelets on your jewellery elastic, you've got a really decent sized drill hole. Let me show you. The temporary strand is doubled up for a start. So you can see wire going through there, your beading thread, your jewellery, of course, your monofilament, the lot all working its magic through there and creating something really simple, really elegant, really striking, really gorgeous colour if you are wearing that sort of beautiful colour on your holidays over the summer. Big and bold, and $4.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out, won't you? $4.95, 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out on these ones. Lots of you asking when the Mookite large tumbles are coming up. They will be coming up in a little while. In the 8 o'clock hour, we've got last of stock gemstone strands coming up for you and a load more as well. So do make sure if you are a big gemstone fan, you are going to love the prices in that 8 o'clock hour for last of stock. So make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. $4.95 for your lapis lazuli indicates the kind of price point that you'll be looking at 8 o'clock as well. So enjoy it and check it out as soon as you can. $4.95, 0800 644 655. Under 30 strands remaining in our warehouse.
Wouldn't that be beautiful with amber?
Oh yeah,
I think that's
striking.
a really lovely combination.
Striking. I've got some amber actually coming up if you want to sort of hand pick the honeys, the champagnes and the gold coming up. Obviously from Friday we start properly celebrating our 8th birthday. It's so strange to think that I was here literally in the first 2 days of launching 8 years ago. It really, really is. Time has flown. It does seem like yesterday. I'm not going to lie, it does seem like yesterday. But yeah, I have been with you here for 8 years. 8 years. Crikey. Crikey. Blink and you will have missed it, eh? Make sure that you're checking out and confirming on these. Hold those lines, talk to the call centre. I have got them, they're here, my lovely. Should we do those next? Okay, back. So these are little 3-hole spacers. Now the final 23 packs of these, we're getting 5 in a pack. So you've got this little dainty floral design. And then you've got the 3 holes running through. Now working with these, especially if you were doing, if I turn them to the side, if you were doing a multi-strand piece, that would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? Nice structure to that. Plus with 5, you could place those between rows of your gemstones really, really easily. They're nice, aren't they? I like those a lot. How would you use these, Gem? What would you be tempted to do?
So many ways that you can use them, and I think I would probably have 3 smaller pearls, maybe 4 to 5 millimeters,
nice.
Running side by side from the back of the neck to the collarbones.
Nice.
And then coming from there, graduating down with larger
nice
pearls
idea.
at the centre, but utilising those to kind of streamline the direction of your stranding
that would
material.
Be a lovely idea.
Just, you know, outside of the normal way that you would use them. I mean, they're fantastic on the wrist for putting your stretches together, kind of having everything in a great big cluster.
I think these are good. I think these, from what you're saying, basically, there is a versatile way of using them, and we need maybe more than 1 pack.
I would be inclined to get more than 1 pack for definite.
Get more than 1 pack, definitely. Last of stock. Beck, can you remind me, please, my lovely, how many packs you got of these, did you say? Say again? We had 23. We have 11 left. Sorry. I know. It's my Wallace and Gromit face. Hold those lines. They're flying out the door. Flying out the door. Okay. Which one did you say? Amber? Are we not? Is Amber all held back for the birthday? I think I'm going to see this Wallace and Gromit face a lot today. This is coming up. we're not supposed to have amber, it's supposed to be held back for the birthday week. This is coming up. It's coming up very soon. Not long to wait. Not long to wait. Over 40 of the clasps are out the door already. Make sure that you are checking those out quickly as you can. Now these are black onyx, glossy, smooth, polished tumbles. Look at these. They are so highly, the buff and polish on these is amazing, isn't it? The gloss work.
It's like looking into space.
Isn't it? So glossy. Really lovely weight to these as well. 210 carats in total on this strand. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this strand in particular, equating to 210 carats. Now the final 29 strands, very last of stock, you should be looking at $17.95. In fact, you will have seen these at $17.95. We are going to drop that price for you. From the $17.95 price went down to $10.95. So for those of you who want a big, bold, glossy, jet black, weighty strand of gemstones, these are definitely the ones. Look at how glossy that. The polish is wonderful on them, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic in all your any gender designs as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I think with mookaite as well to kind of show the difference.
Really, really good
together.
I like the idea of being able to put maybe hang a few tassels just off the bottom of that the onyx, and maybe because they're so big, almost as a bag charm.
Yes, that's a great idea.
You know, something really bold and beautiful, because that even that would stand out on top of a black handbag because they're so glossy, aren't they?
That gloss is amazing, and the recording in the light box there is just astounding. It does look very galaxy-like.
Oh, it's like looking into infinity and beyond, isn't it? Make sure you're checking it out. That's a big reduction, $17.95 normally, all the way down to $10.95. Less than 30 strands in our warehouse. Loads of you getting involved this evening, which is lovely to see. Hold those lines. Let's bring you some Mandarin garnet nuggets next. Now, have you got the location, please, hon? Oh, it's all sectioned. Okay, let me show this. So this strand has been sectioned into graduated portions. So can you see that you've got along this strand a crimp bead just separating the different graduated segments into portions on that strand. It's a really bright sort of Jaffa orange colour, isn't it, that natural garnet? And they haven't been buffed almost like those beautiful onyx have. These are almost like a rough nugget, a little bit like when you see your rough diamond nuggets with this here at JM. These haven't had that full-on sort of buffing by that high-grade diamond paste, which is, of course, what you would normally do to this to sort of get rid of any of those imperfections, those inclusions, and Mother Nature's sort of fingerprint, if you like. Really bold colour, really striking colour, very juicy colour. Marmalade. Oh, we love a marmalade. Marmalade on toast. It's the treat. It's a treat when I go on holiday. That is the breakfast of champions on holiday, that is. Not normally on a daily basis. No, I know. We're going under £5 for your natural garnet. Juicy, gorgeous orange citrus Jaffa colour. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. Almost half an hour into the late show already. Bonkers, it's going fast. It always does. 0800 644 655. Now, let me give you a bit of a heads up of what is coming up in a few minutes. So, this is a last of stock bundle. that is coming your way on your shell pearls. Now, we are talking minuscule quantities on these last of stock bundles. So if you are looking at this deal and thinking, I need these, I've got 35 bundles left. In our warehouse, that is it. 35 bundles. They're coming up for you in a few minutes' time. That is one of our first bundle deals for you coming your way this evening, and loads more as well. So keep your eyes peeled for those. Where shall I go next, my lovely? Puffy pears. Jadeite puffy pears. Such a calming saturation, and not just about the saturation as well, but the aesthetic and the tactile quality of this gemstone. It's soothing, it's cooling, it's calming, it's serene, and it's that beautiful pearl green. Final 10 strands, top to bottom drilled. Lovely sage green colours coming through there, as well as the pearl greens. 90 carats, they're all the same size. They're 12 by 8 millimetres. There's no graduation on the strand. You've got consistency. I think I'm right in saying that there are 22 on this strand, which gives you 11 pairs of earrings if you wanted to, just off the bat. I would imagine that you would sell a pair of jadeite earrings with beautiful sort of precious metal findings for more than you are going to pay for this entire strand. Oh yes, down to $13.86 to the penny for your luster stock. To the penny. That's a cracking price, isn't it?
That's exceptional. And 12 by 8 mil is a size that I would work for a pendant anyway. So
lovely.
as well as your earrings and on the wrist.
A little suite.
You could have the whole suite, absolutely.
Lovely.
Put them with your pearls as well, they look amazing.
Yeah, they do, don't they? That pearl green, and the Chinese call this colour pearl green for a reason, because they believe that if their cultured pearls, of course, formed in this tone, they would be known as pearl greens, and that's what they fondly referred to this tone of jadeite. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. That is last in stock, less than 10 strands we started with. We've got 4 left. You're going to need to check out as soon as you can. Check it out. Talk to the call centre. Good luck. Okay, lots of you asking, what is going around in the box here? It is this clasp here. 50 have gone, just over 50 have gone on the pre-order. It's coming up at 8 o'clock. Hang on, let me just make sure that I got this in the tweezers. So, here is your clasp. So you've got the clasp here, linking all of that together. It's $3.95. Pre-order now, as quickly as you can. We've had over 50 pre-orders already. I'm not surprised. I imagine so many of you have pre-ordered and multi-bought on that already. I would have thought. I'd be surprised if you hadn't. Make sure you're checking out on that one. That is coming up for you very, very soon at 8 o'clock tonight on the must-have. So, have a look at this. This is the first of our last of stock bundles. I've got 35 opportunities available for you tonight. Not only are you getting perfection of that spherical shape, you're also getting that beautiful consistency in size, calibration, and of course, colour all the way through. These are the last 35 bundles, and the price is a star buy. Got a jumping spider on the desk, like a proper jumper. No, it is a jumper. He's a definite jumping spider. Oh, he's going. Can you see him? He's only little. He's only little. But if you try and move him, he is a jumper.
He made me jump.
Where did he fall? Did he fall?
I don't know. Suddenly my focus shifted and there he was. Just kind of.
There he is.
He's fine.
Oh, he's just having a run. Okay. Have a look. Oh, bless. Don't worry, we'll get rid of him humanely. Everybody at home going, oh. Blowing him humane. He's not too big, he's all right. There we go, gone. Oh no, he's just hanging there now. Okay. Oh, it's getting to that time of year where this place can be full with bugs and hornets and everything else.
If there's a hornet, I'm leaving the studio.
Yeah, me and you both. Me and you both. Right, shell pearls. Now, the colours in this bundle are so beautifully, beautifully chosen to work so well together. Champagne, pale pink, rose pink, and vintage rose. How gorgeous are those? Now, what's lovely about it is if you are creating a graduated necklace, I'm just going to pop those over, 35 bundles, that is it. But they are all that you need to create the effect of a gorgeous, graduated, sensational piece of jewellery. Look at the lustre of these shell pearls. It is abundant, isn't it? Absolutely abundant. You're already checking out on these. With all due respect, for anybody watching right now, the price on this is bananas. Absolutely bananas. We would say, please make sure that if you want these, you are multi-buying. 0800 644 655. You've got that uniformity of size, you've got that uniformity of shape, and of course, consistent colour in your shell pearls. A really decent size drill hole and magnificent pearlescence coming off these. If these aren't in the perfect colours for mother of the bride or mother of the groom, I don't know what are. They are the most perfect vintage colours. 35 opportunities, I do apologise, we started with. We've got less than 30. Price is coming on your screen at $14.95 for 4 outstanding strands of shell pearls. 0800 644 655. Now, obviously, if you're brand new to us, it means that if you are brand new and you're buying this bundle and you've never bought with us before, you'll also get our brand new customer kit as well. Everything that you need in that kit is there for you to make your first piece of jewellery, from your findings kits, from your threading material, your projects, your DVD on how to get started, the tools that you're going to need. It's all there for you for free if you're brand new and never bought with us before and spending over $4.95 in our brand new customer welcome pack. So everything that you need in there is there for you to be able to make your first piece of jewellery. In fact, one of the projects in there is how to make a pearl bracelet, so you'll be able to use your shell pearls in exactly the same way as you'll be able to work with your freshwater cultured pearls and create a really stunning look. If you're a little bit more adventurous and you've been with us for a while, what you've got here is a chance to create graduated looks. So many of our amazing guest designers have shown you time and time and time how to do that. Make sure that you are checking out. Diana, collectors in Gloucestershire, multi-buying. Ali, Pamela, Esther, Deborah, Joyce, collectors in Dublin, Tina, Christopher, Margaret, Rosalind, Viv, Janice, anonymous collectors, multi-buying as well. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They are all 38 centimetre strands, and the graduation on each of these that you've got, and I'll just hold them here for you so you can see, on those gorgeous colours, the champagne that you've got there, you've got a 4 mil, I think you've got 2 6 mils and an 8 mil there. Can I just double check on those? A 4 mil, 2 6 mils and an 8 mil, yeah? Thank you, my lovely, there we go. And the colours that you've got, champagne, light rose, baby pink, and a vintage rose as well. So many of you there, they're going to sell out in a heartbeat. Hold those lines, well done. They're lovely. I have indeed. I mentioned that we've got a findings pack for you as well. So if you've just got your exquisite pinks in those shell pearls, have a look at this. Over 100 of our solid stunning silver clasp at $3.95 has gone on the pre-orders. Good luck to you if you want to get your hands on that. That's coming up at 8. So in our findings pack, we have a metre of chain, featherweight head pins, normal head pins. You've got your crimp beads, your crimp bead covers. You've got your jump rings. You've also got your spacer beads. You've got those massive, massive 9mm bolt ring clasps, and of course your shepherd's hook. This is one, I mean, with 150 pieces, this is just a joy to be able to think about what we're going to work with and what we're going to make with this.
Definitely, and it's one of my favourite colours in the findings packs as well.
It's nice, isn't it?
Love working
that
with
rose
the
gold colour.
It's so warming. You can use it with any gemstone that you would use a silver plated findings pack with, and it will make the gemstone appear different, give you a different feel as well.
Definitely.
They're beautiful. Love them.
They are gorgeous. They would work beautifully with the shell pearls that we've just had, wouldn't they?
Absolutely perfect, and with the Jadeite puffy pears.
I
love rose gold and Jadeite together.
Do you know what I would like? Because I'm normally silver and sort of white gold platinum, and then rose gold, then yellow gold. I wouldn't think to put rose gold and Jadeite together. Is it nice?
It's beautiful. It also looks really nice with your antique bronze or your antique copper colours. It's beautiful.
Really nice. Nice idea. 150 pieces for $6.95 in the rose gold colour. Huge amount of jewellery that you could be making with this 150 piece findings kit. Plus, of course, you've got your metre of chain, which you can use in a more traditional sense or a little bit more out there, depending on, you know, you're literally limited by your own creativity, basically, which I'm hoping is unlimited. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com, and of course you can download the app from the App Store and Google Play, but do make sure that you are checking out on this. It is the only findings pack that we've got for you for the entire late show. So if you think we don't have the silver colour and we don't have the yellow gold colourway, we've only got the rose gold colourway. So please do make sure that you are checking out. All comes to you packed beautifully and separately, all those components in an organza bag. Make sure that you are checking those out. Well done. So that again for me, my lovely. Oh yeah, I've got it here. Okay, so this is exceptionally eye clean. Just going to give that a bit of a buff, 2 seconds. So this is green amethyst. Very, very, very subtly saturated. So what that means is there's a little thread, a tiny thread of iron running through this sort of form of your amethyst, if you like, creating a very subtle pastel green, which I don't think is coming out down the camera lens. Let me just, no. It is very, very, very eye clean. Very eye clean. There we go. A little hint of that sage green coming out there. A little whisper of it. Now that's really weird because I'm trying to see what that is. Can you see? That's the desk reflecting. That's me upside down, basically. It's not that there's a crack or anything running through there. It literally is the reflection in that beautiful cabochoned cushion. Solid sterling silver. Bezel set. I'm just going to show you the reverse. So you can see all that surround. And a Brazilian, gorgeous, subtle green. Brazil is famous for that because, of course, it loves the fact that it, in many of those cases, produces the green amethyst naturally. Little bit of heat treatment then just it eliminates any other impurities, so you get that lovely soft sage green colour. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $7.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655. Genuine amethyst, solid, big carat weight in your beautiful ribbons of silver. Amazing price points, that carat weight and that gram weight of silver as well, isn't it?
It is, and what a beautiful setting. They're like little infinity symbols kind of chasing around the edge. I adore that. I mean, I love green amethyst anyway. It was my gemstone of the year last year.
Oh, was it? Mm-hmm. It's a lovely one.
Absolutely stunning piece.
Yeah, it is a beautiful. It's lovely because it's so durable as well. That is going to be gorgeous. Good luck with that one. Hold those lines. Yeah, got them. Now, for me, this is old school. We're about to celebrate our 8th birthday starting this Friday, and I was lucky enough to be part of Jewellery Maker's launch shows 8 years ago. And this, for me, this is old school. This is where we started with these and pearls and rose quartz. This was the standard that we were able to bring you 8 years ago. I know we've evolved. I know we've developed. I know we're bringing you man-made stones now. I know that we are bringing you so much of your Swarovski, your seed beads, your shibori, you know, many different sort of mediums, if you like. But this for me is old school, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Don't fix it if it isn't broken, quite frankly. You've got gorgeous, solid black agate. They're faceted, they sparkle, they luster, they're weighty, they're durable, they're easy to work with. I mean, does it get any better than that?
It really doesn't. And they're so large, but
Aren't
being
they?
agate, they'll be lighter, won't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They will be indeed. Spot on there. £5.50 at clearance price point for you. That is definitely a pre-birthday deal. £5.50 that you are paying for that massive size 11 mil. Hardly ever see an 11 mil round either, so enjoy that. We normally see the even numbers of the rounds. So talk to the call centre, confirm as soon as you can. We've taken that to a clearance deal of £5.50 for you. Amazing! 0800 644 655. Oh, that's an astonishing price, isn't it?
Oh, that's absolutely stunning. And they're substantial gemstones, but you can use them as the backdrop or you can use them as the superstar.
Yeah, definitely.
So kind of I like to think of them as a workhorse strand. I know that's not necessarily a nice word, but they will go with everything.
But you know what? One of the first pieces of jewellery that I ever made from Jewellery Maker was essentially these slightly smaller actually. It would have been around about probably a 9 or an 8 mil black agate, faceted, knotted on black thread on a long line necklace. I literally was wearing it the other day.
Fantastic. How wonderful.
I was wearing it, and it's just stood the test of time. It's one of the staple pieces that I wear, and I love the reflection. I wear a lot of black, and it reflects on top of any black outfit, which looks great as well.
It's slightly show off because of its shine, but it's super subtle, and if you wear it on black as you're discussing, I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, it does look. It's a proper classy look, I think, this gemstone. I love it. Sorry, I was just looking at it, going round and round there, looking at all the sparkle. It was lovely. Hi, Georgina. Hello, Tina and Shirley, Esther and Paula, anonymous collectors. Well done indeed to you. Now, we have got another star buy coming up for you at the end of this hour. Come and have a look at my ceramic balls. These are coming up for you at the end of this hour. These are my ceramic balls.
They're stunning.
Thanks, Gem. I like that they are colourful.
Yeah, it's good to have colourful balls.
I think so. And multiple sizes as well. They are coming up at the end of this hour. Looking forward to that. I'm going to move on very swiftly. Yes, I've got them here. Swarovski spike beads. I like these. These are a lovely, almost 3D marquise. Let me just pop these in between the tweezers very, very quickly so you get a chance to see these. Really decent sized drill hole going through these. Now, these have got a central drill hole. Come and have a look at these. These are spike beads.
Wow.
Now, they are the Aurora Borealis Swarovski. Now, I'm just spin it this way for you and you get a chance to see. It's almost sometimes looks as if it's rutilated, the way that they get that sparkle to travel through. Oh my goodness, ridiculous amount of sparkle. Now, they've got a centre drill running through the widest part of the spike bead. Now, you're getting 6 in the pack and they're last in stock. Jem, talk to me about how we could work with these, because obviously there is an awful lot of sparkle from these. I mean, again, less could be more, but you could go the whole hog, couldn't you?
I would like to see them with the faceted black agate that we just had.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think also with the lapis lazuli, they'd be amazing. Lots of things that you can do, but I think they would look exceptional on the neckline with the points kind of north and south, as it were.
Okay.
And the drill hole that you'll find in these is really good. It will go on a lot of your heavier gauges of wire, so possibly even up to a 1 mil. I've not tried with this particular type, but
it does look very generous, as if 1 mil would be easily passable there.
Fab.
So
they
there we are.
Look like big flying saucers as well.
Yeah, they have got that real sort of tapered look on either end, I've got to say,
That's
a little bit more
gorgeous.
depth to them. They would look great, actually, almost separating up those.
Yes.
They really would.
Or
they
every
are gorgeous.
third bead
Yeah,
have
really
one of the
lovely.
Swarovski spikes.
Well, you've got 6 of them in a pack for under a £5. So 0800 644 655. It is Swarovski Day. We will be celebrating all the sparkle of Swarovski in our kits. But please do make sure that you are checking out if you are getting hold of those. How many of those packs do we have left, please, Beck? About 20 of those were remaining in our warehouse. Make sure you're checking those out. Okay, next that we've got for you. Lovely Stardust rondelles. Now these are, without a doubt, one of our biggest attractions. These are one of our biggest sellers when it comes to your spacer beads. 5 by 2.5 mil, 30 piece in a pack. Sparkle. They literally look like they are diamond encrusted. They really do. Look at all the sparkle that you've got down here on the desk as well. All that gorgeous sparkle, really decent. I mean, we're talking drill holes, of course. These have got really decent sized drill holes. Think about your macrame work, thinking about your, your S-salons that are going to pass through here, and so much more. Number on your screen, 8.34 to the penny. To the penny. That's an amazing clearance deal on those, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. You know when the price is a bit unusual.
On the old penny side.
On the penny side, that it's definitely worth a closer inspection, and
Definitely.
those are so gorgeous.
They're such a stash builder as well. For those of you that love just having your beautiful spaces. In fact, I've got an anklet on navy Eslon with lark's head knots on a star with 2 of these at the end, just holding all of those knots in place. It's really uncomfortable when you get it caught in your trainer, though. Don't do that. Don't do that. Other than that, though, it's not fallen off. I've had it on for 6 weeks yet. It's not broken and fallen off yet. I'm quite impressed. 8.34 for a pack of 30 solid sterling silver. These are not your brass or your copper base. These are your genuine solid sterling silver sparkling spacer beads. Your beautiful rondelles. Make sure, but they are the very last of stock, so you need to make sure that you are checking out and confirming on those. Hold the lines. Hold the lines. Black pearls next. Yeah, can do. Gosh, these are gigantic, aren't they? No, they're not quite as big as our ceramic balls, but they are big. These are a statement size pearl. A real statement size pearl. You've got that reflective, mirror-like, inky midnight blue. It is gorgeous. And they are massive. 10 by 11 mil on a 38 centimetre strand. Really generous in size. Centre drill running all the way through there. It's 38 centimetre strand means you're going to get approximately between 38, 37, 39 pearls on the strand. But it is a really tightly packed strand. You can see there is no gap there at all on that temporary strand. They are a big size. That is a statement size strand of pearls, isn't it?
Absolutely is, in my mind. That's beyond luxury. That's its own little sort of echelon.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, definitely. And I don't necessarily agree with the price. $12.95? $12.95. Please do make sure that you are enjoying the fact that we are bringing you gigantic size, genuine, freshwater cultured pearls. Dramatic, commanding, amazing size and colour and pearlescence and secondary tones, $12.95. Isn't that absolutely outstanding? Amazing price.
Absolutely
Isn't it? You'd expect to pay that for, well, more than that for just one in a design.
Definitely.
You don't expect to pay for that entire strand where you're getting approximately 38 on a strand at $12.95. Such a good price.
One on a sterling silver head pin. As a pendant,
Lovely.
very, very simple wrapped loop design, I would achieve the price that I paid for the strand easily.
Oh God, easily, easily.
And then the rest is yours to play with.
Exactly. Make sure that you are checking those out. Talk to the call centre. Last of stock on absolutely everything in this hour. Talk to the call centre and confirm everything has been last of stock. A few things have sold out, so well done if you got your hands on those last of stock deals. We've got a fabulous star buy coming up for you. All those fabulous ceramic balls, all those gorgeous colours and different sizes as well. All coming up for one amazing price point. So these, we haven't, I was saying just last week, we haven't seen ceramic and wooden beads for a very long time, and we've kind of just taken delivery. Some wooden beads a couple of weeks ago, they sold out in a heartbeat, and this is last stock on the ceramic balls that we've got for you. Now, they are gorgeous. I've got to say, these colours are really lovely, and they have a tactile quality to them that is gorgeous. Have a look. If I hold this one for you, you can just see, so you've got this beautiful blue tone, and just underneath it, there's a little sort of orangey terracotta, almost like a mottled design trying to escape through those blues. It is so striking. Really lovely. The green has got a darker green, the red has got a sort of ombre colour, then you've got the yellow, which has got a sort of tawny tone, and then you've got the brown and the cream, so like coffees and creams going on there. Size-wise, we're looking at 18 mil, 14 mil, 18, 14 and 18. So 18, 18, 18, 14 and 14. Really generous size drill hole running through these ceramic balls. Huge. So thinking about how you're going to thread these is going to be really easy. I'm not being funny as well. I would be tempted to have maybe 3 or 4 in a row and to use, I'm thinking, light pulls for my bathroom.
Perfect, absolutely perfect, because they've got that little sort of glaze, haven't they?
Yeah, 3 of those on a long cord for the bathroom, off you go.
Or to have wrapped around your blinds.
Yeah, definitely.
And little tie-back tassel ends.
Really, I love that it doesn't have to just be utilised in jewellery. I love that we can evolve that and develop that and take it elsewhere in the home as well. They are really lovely.
They are gorgeous, and I had a lady come to me, I think it was maybe 18 months ago, with some heirloom jewellery that she wanted recycled or upcycled into a new design, and it was ceramic jewellery from the 1950s, early 60s. So this is something that people appreciate and keep and love.
Definitely.
And they're so beautiful to touch as well.
They
really tactile.
They do have, you can feel that lovely, almost mottled effect. It's got a really lovely sort of, almost like a worry bead almost.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, you could use them as the stations.
Because it's got that tactility to it. Definitely.
And it's almost an animal print
it is,
feel
definitely.
to it as well, which is always on vogue, always. It never sort of goes away.
Never goes out of fashion, does it? Really lovely tones. Okay, so all of that on your screen, all of those that you are getting for under £15. So basically, you are paying under £3 per set of ceramic balls. Under £3, under £3, under £3, under £3, under £3. £14.95. Deborah, well done. Brian and Angela. Mary, collectors in Tyne and Weir. Candy, collectors in Hertfordshire. Dell, Samina, Kyoto, well done indeed. Collectors in Greater London. Anonymous, it's last of stock. Very last of stock. Dial now on 0800 644 655. They're cracking, aren't they? They really are. I really like those.
Gorgeous. If you were to pick up one of the smaller size for £1 on a bead stall, you'd be delighted, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would certainly be
agree.
Filling a little pick and mix bag with those at that kind of price. That's kind of beating it by a long chalk, isn't it?
Have a look at these colours a little bit closer up. While you're coming in, by the way, in your droves to get hold of these. Have a look at those.
You could play about with which ones you sort of combine with each other. You could get some kind of Moroccan flavours going on.
Lovely, yeah,
you could
definitely.
Get some Grecian feel going. Really lovely feel against the skin for your summer jewellery as well.
Definitely.
It's quite cooling.
And because of that, that really generous sized drill hole that you got going through there, you could have some wonderfully interesting sort of S-long work going through there as well, couldn't you?
You certainly could. You could use them as the end for braiding material, make a lovely
nice
belt.
idea. Yeah, lovely idea.
And then at the end of the belt, have a couple of those, kind of at different lengths, just hanging down like tassels. I think that would be really pretty.
I like how the colour, the actual body colour is lovely and vibrant, but then there's something really subtle about it as well. It's such a contrast, isn't it?
You have almost an antique pottery serenity to it.
Yeah, lovely. Very calming. Love these.
Which is your favourite?
I don't know, but that's reminding me of Russian dolls for some reason. Really, but they don't actually all sit in it. I love the green.
Yeah.
I love the blue. I think it goes that way, that one, and that one, I think, for me. The thing is for me, I'm not yellow as a person. No, I am actually today because I got a load of fake tan on. So I am quite yellow today because of my fake tan. But I don't wear yellow. Well, it was mustard day. Becky and Kerry messaged me, went, today's mustard day, so you must wear a mustard top. I was like, I don't possess anything yellow, so I fake tanned. Is Ben in mustard as well? I haven't seen Ben.
It's mustard day.
But it's mustard day.
Can you get purple mustard?
I didn't see you, Ben. Oh, you are in mustard. Check you out in all your mustard. So I went for the orange mustard. That's what it is. That's what it is. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. There's loads of you there. Hi Deborah, hi Jane, hi June, Lisa's multi-buying, Jennifer's there, Angela, Shirley, Michelle, loads of you there. Make sure you're checking out. Looking forward to sending those out to you. Now, after the break, we have got some big deals for you. More last of stock bundles coming your way. You've got half an hour to wait until our first kit with Gem. We're going to be looking at some amazing Swarovskis in that first kit and loads more still to come, including last of stock deals. All a go-go. So make sure that you are keeping it here on The Late Show tonight. It's lovely to have your company. It's lovely and busy on the web and on the phone lines. Let's keep it that way. See you in a minute.
First discovered in 1786, Moldavite is a gemstone that's literally from out of this world. This rare forest to olive green gem is the result of a meteorite which struck the Earth in southern Germany approximately 14.8 million years ago. When the meteorite hit the Earth, so much kinetic energy was released that the heat liquefied the planet and the meteorite and erupted back into space, which then came raining back down through the atmosphere. 99% of this fascinating gem has been found in South Bohemian localities, with the largest deposits being found in the Czech Republic by the Moldau River Valley, hence its name. Rarer than diamonds and continuing to increase in value, this rare gem is estimated to disappear within 5 to 10 years. Moldavite on Jewellery Maker. Tune in for our Super CB Day this Saturday. We'll be launching a brand new beading book, The Art of Bead Weaving by Jane Locke. This book is packed full of design ideas, techniques, projects, and much more. This book gives you a comprehensive guide through different types of seed beads, sizes and shapes, finding options, and tools available to use to make exquisite beaded jewellery. To get your copy, tune in this Saturday at 10 a.m. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back. I am joining Gem and she will be showing us our kit in about half an hour's time. Let's just check out very quickly the gorgeous jewellery that she's made as well for us. Gem, 18 pieces of jewellery over the 2 kits, which is amazing. And this one is this has a vintage yet contemporary feel. All that wonderful use of the Swarovski.
I think I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I'd not thought of it like that. I just sort of put it together and it happened.
It
I'm
looks
going to be honest.
Look at all that. And the thing is that the different shapes that we're creating, well, I say you are creating with the Swarovski as well. So we've got a full Swarovski bicone sort of pendant going on some lovely ribbon organza. We've got some stunning wire work going on with Gem. We've got some beautiful, some really, have a look at the bracelets as well, how much Swarovski. So there's the wire work and the Swarovski pendant. And then you've got just below there as well, you've got those amazing bracelets, which are there's so much Swarovski, they are so generously set. Look at those earrings as well. You see, when you see pieces of jewellery that are coming home with you in the evening. Gem's like, oh, for goodness sake, again? Yes. Okay, that's all coming up for us about half an hour's time. Gorgeous stuff, Gem. Before then, let's do some beautiful blues. Last stock bundle for you. So, we have some extra long lengths, last of stock chips for you. So, we've got your turquoise, your apatite, your Amazonite and your Aquamarine. 125 carats of Aquamarine, 170 of apatite, 200 of turquoise, 300 of Amazonite. All of those are your chips and nuggets, and they are all over 84 centimetres in length. So you have got your turquoise, you have got your Aquamarine. Oops, hang on, it's all tangled. 2 seconds, there we go.
It's because it loves each other so much.
I'm not surprised. The colours are amazing, aren't they? Let's just get those. Oh my goodness, hang on. We've got a tangle going on. Right, Aquamarine, Amazonite, apatite. We'll start with all the A's first. And then the T for turquoise. There we go. Oh my gosh, literally the colours of summer in some sort of beautiful paradise waiting to be made into a beautiful piece of jewellery for these.
It's your waterfall, it's your beach, it's your sky in the evening, it's everything that
really
kind of associate with summeriness.
It's that almost that where the horizon meets, isn't it? The sky and the ocean is absolutely gorgeous.
It's a lovely collection actually. Really lovely.
I love the fact that we've got the turquoise in the in this bundle, because that kind of just, for me, it's very difficult to choose, but the turquoise and the Amazonite for me. But then when you're pairing it with the apatite and the Aquamarine is amazing as well. Okay, that is an awful lot of beautiful, genuine blues all coming your way here. So you've got your turquoise, you've got your apatite, you've got your Amazonite and your Aquamarine. You've got over 86 centimetres in total. And an amazing price point, 0800. Right, please make sure you're checking out. It is a bizarre price. Just to see the turquoise at that price is an astonishing situation to be in. In this one, we have literally got for you, and when you're thinking about it, the last 51 bundles of all those incredible gemstones The last 51 bundles, £12.95. You need to be quick. 0800 644 655. Isn't that amazing?
That's absolutely stunning. Is that £3.24?
Oh, I don't know. Maths girl, right here.
Sorry.
I'm just going to... You can be the maths girl. I'm useless at it. I do it in Welsh, then translate it, and then it's wrong, and oh my goodness me. How much is it? £3.24. I am being told. Amazing. Wasn't bad. What did you say, £3.26?
No, £3.24.
Did
on
you?
the money for once.
Finger on the maths pulse there.
Stunning.
Hello, Kath. Jem, you simply are amazing. Very lovely to see. One of my favourite... Oh, thanks, Kath. How are you, my lovely? It's lovely to see you. We love Kath, don't we?
We do love Kath.
How are
She's
you, Kath,
amazing.
my lovely? Are you well? Just to let you know, and Kath, I think of you every day when I go into, because I'm in my gym every day. I had a beautiful cascade, almost like a wind chime from Kath, bedecked in labradorite.
Oh, how wonderful.
And it's hung in the window in my gym, so when I go into the gym, literally all those colours, and I think, that's lovely. That was lovely. Kath, who made that for me.
I wear Buddha heads that Kath sent me every day on my stretchy bracelets.
See?
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you,
Kath,
darling.
feeling the love.
Yeah, exactly that.
Feeling the love
Group
in the
hug.
room. Yeah. Or feeling the cariad, we should say. Because she's, in Pembroke in Wales, that's the thing. £12.95. Hello to Sandra. Hello to Pauline. Hello to... Oh my gosh, good gracious me. You need to all check out quickly. There are so many of you there that are checking out on this. 51 bundles. That's all we have left. I can tell you right now, I don't have anywhere near that. I think we've got 18 bundles left. That's it. Quick on those phone lines. You could be one of the lucky ones. Because we're going to bring you, to go with that... Ooh.
Wow.
I've got to say, to get this colour and this clarity, and it is very clean. I was half expecting this to be quite included, quite opaque. £12.95 on your screen. This is your exceptional 16 carats of neon apatite graduated faceted rondelles, 2 to 4 mil, 14 centimetre strand. This is coming your way. I cannot believe this is going into £20 tonight.
Seriously?
Look at the clarity on that.
That's absolutely stunning.
It is unheard of to get such cracking amount of apatite with clarity and colour at the same time all in one place. It really, really is. That's exciting, and that's coming up for us within this first half hour. Good luck on that beautiful bundle. Say that again for me, my darling. Yeah, we can indeed. Ben, my lovely, please can I get tweezers on a black mat from over there, my lovely? Yes. I would like to stretch, but I have seen Ruth Lynette falling off the chair, and so I'm not going to. Thanks.
It's her little face as she goes past the point of rescue.
I know. Bless her. Bless her heart. Over 100 of the clasps have gone out all of the door already. These are wonderfully... Look at the drill hole on these.
I use these on memory wire.
I bet they look cracking as well.
They look absolutely amazing because everything that touches your skin or is visible is the sterling silver.
Now that's a good plan.
Yeah.
That's a really good plan.
And I popped them on with some lovely amber nuggets as well.
I love the idea of these on memory wire. Because you then have the solid sterling silver literally wrapping around, almost serpentine-like.
It's beautiful to
Like
wear.
that.
It feels amazing.
Really, really like that. So, how many coils would you use on the... well, I suppose it's dependent on how many of these fantastic deals that you buy from us, I suppose, on these.
I tend to go for 2 coils of memory wire to make it easy on and offable, but nice and secure when wearing. So I would absolutely be harvesting more than one pack. Yeah,
definitely. So you got 15 in a pack. So Jem is saying that she would be buying more than one pack to get 2 coils worth of your memory wire bedecked in solid sterling silver. You've got the very last of stock on this one. Please don't miss out. You've got £9.75. You've got over 5 grams of solid sterling silver here. £9.75. That is such a cracking price point for solid sterling silver at that deal.
It's gone under £2 a gram.
Yeah.
So,
Has indeed.
Wow, that's, for me, is alarm bells ringing.
Definitely. 25 by 2 mil, 15 pieces of solid sterling silver with a really decent sized drill hole running through these. Take advantage of that. You've got a 2 mil aperture on these solid sterling, and the solid sterling silver is lovely, very, very beautifully polished, highly reflective, and incredibly durable as well. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. The one where they're grouped in little groups of 3. Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Let's have a look.
Ooh.
So, oh, that's lovely actually. Now we don't normally see our tourmaline like this on a strand at all. Normally our tourmaline is faceted rondelles, very, very tightly packed, and we see more of the tawny tones and the bottle greens. But I have to say, I love how these are grouped. Now you've got little groups of either 3s or 4s on this strand. They would look cracking on chain dropping from earrings, wouldn't they?
And your little waterfall designs, absolutely.
Staggered lengths of chain, dropping off a beautiful tourmaline at the base. Look at these floral, it's like English garden, sort of rose garden colours, isn't it?
It's a lovely way to put it. I love green tourmaline.
It is amazing, isn't it? We've got some
Yep.
Cuprian tones on here, as well as some little hints at Paraiba. Obviously, you've got these coming to you from Africa. They're enhanced, they're not Fisher filled. The pinks are quite mesmerising. If we just focus on this section up here for a sec.
Oh my word.
The clarity on some of these tourmalines without any heat treatment whatsoever is absolutely mind-blowing. Look at the clarity on these. Exceptional. I cannot say that all of these on this strand are bead quality. Some of these are really lovely, eye-clean quality tourmaline, which when you're thinking about it, you know, some of these are type 3 gemstones. They're allowed to have those inclusions. They're allowed to have those sort of Mother Nature fingerprints running through them. 22 carats, faceted drop. What? They're going to what? Are you serious? I thought that we were easily looking at a £39 strand here. $14.95 on your screen. No, not at all. They're really lovely quality tourmalines, fair dues. Don't you think?
Absolutely stunning. I love those.
There are tourmalines on here that are not bead quality.
I agree with you. Obviously, that's my opinion, but
Yeah,
I
think they
totally
look
agree.
Great.
Love those colours, and
Really
to have it
lovely.
likened to an English country garden, especially one in spring when we've had plenty of the dampness to help it through.
Definitely. They look gorgeous,
They're
and the prices
beautiful.
on your screen is quite astonishing as well. So I would check out on those as soon as you possibly can. Really do. I don't know. Again, you know, they're top drilled. You've got that beautiful droplet of colour. You've got pale pinks, mint greens. You've got some really lovely deep rose damask pinks coming through there as well. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Hold those lines. Now, very quickly, let me just show you this clasp that is coming up in 45 minutes' time. So, this is your solid sterling silver,
Oh, that's lovely.
$3.95 clasp. Now over 100 already out the door on the pre-order. $3.95 is all you're going to pay for that. It's lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm thinking of how many places you could use them, and basically everywhere.
Exactly.
With those rather large pearls that we brought earlier on,
they would
be
look great.
Exceptional. Yeah.
They'd also look fantastic with the ceramic beads, the last of stock ceramics that we had.
Yeah, and if you are making jewellery which could someday become an heirloom, why not use precious metal?
Yeah, definitely. $3.95 for that, and it's on your screen. You can pre-order it now. It's coming up for you at 8 o'clock. Make sure you're joining us for that. Okay, Larimar drops.
Oh, beautiful.
When was I can't remember the last time I've seen anything like this when it comes to Larimar. I really can't. 80 carats of a Larimar graduated plain drop, 6 to 12 millimeters, 18 centimeter strand, and they are a beautiful polish and finish. I'm going to turn it to the side. I just want to show you but some of these have got quite a lovely chunky depth to them as well. Look at that. So if you were looking to work with your seed beading, because I imagine that there are some seed beads out there that lend themselves beautifully to the colour of Larimar.
Oh, definitely.
That is some really lovely natural colour coming through there, isn't it?
This is another gemstone that works perfectly with pearls, and I don't know if it's because we tend to associate Larimar with the ocean.
We do, yeah, we do. Born of water, what is it? Born of fire, but the gemstone of the ocean. That's the thing with Larimar. So you have a gemstone that is created through ancient volcanic activity, but and again, the pectolite family is available in a lot of places in the world, but it's not available anywhere else in the world other than the Dominican Republic for those blues. So you can get it in a sort of concrete grey colour, a mustard, the sort of off-white tone, but you cannot get this colour unless you go to the Dominican Republic. $39.95. I can literally, in the last 18 months, I can count on one hand the amount of Larimar that I've seen.
It's a beautiful strand as well, because I'm seeing all the markings that I want to
lovely,
see in
isn't it?
Larimar.
Yeah.
If you look out in the world of places that you can source this gemstone, sometimes you will find some very meh stones.
Yeah.
And these are far from it. If I wanted to write a textbook, this would be the type of strand I would use to put next to the word Larimar. It's beautiful.
It is a gorgeous gemstone. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $29.95. You've seen it for excuse me. You've seen it for $39.95. We're now down to $29.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. They are that beautiful, genuine, incredible. They very, very last stock. Do make sure you're checking out and confirming on that. That is a beautiful gemstone strand. Okay, we're going to move on to your pearls. Now, we have got last stock bundles coming up for you. Remember, we've got that apatite coming up for you very, very soon. And then at 7:30, we have got our first kit with gem and our first demo, taking us up to our must-have at 8 o'clock. And, of course, the must-have will be a jam-packed, amazing opportunity on the solid sterling silver clasp. Looking forward to that. First, though, pearls. Have a look at these. Now, they're not an over-the-top size, are they? Freshwater pearls, Baroque pearls that you've got, centre drilled, 6 by 5 millimetres on a 38 centimetre strand. Classic, aren't they? A classic. I think beginner's pearl almost in some ways, because we get that lovely smooth surface. We get those gorgeous secondary tones coming through, but it's not too big and bold a pearl. It's just a nice little way to kick off your obsession with this gemstone.
Most definitely. They're in beautiful shapes as well. Really, really delicately kind of domed at either end, but have a really beautiful finish to them.
Yeah, they do. The pearlescence is cracking on them, isn't it?
But I think in terms of you saying that sort of beginners to work with, absolutely, but also beginners to wear. If you're new to wearing pearls, then
definitely.
It's a beautiful size. A really gorgeous size.
I bet they look cracking when you are tiara twisting as well, this sort of size.
I should think so. Pop those with your Swarovski.
Gorgeous glamour. 0800 644 $8.95 on your screen. $8.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Reducing the price point for you on your freshwater cultured pearls. Again, genuine, authentic pearls. There are some lovely secondary tones coming through these. Really, really lovely. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Talk to the call centre. We are talking last of stock on every single piece. We've got the apatite. Loads of you asked about the apatite. They are coming. Those apatites are definitely coming up for you, and they're going under £20. So we're looking forward to that. Very much indeed. Okay. Should we do them now?
Ooh.
Okay. I cannot it's really, really impress upon you enough about how very scarce this next deal is. Quantity wise, we do not have a huge amount, but you are going to get your hands on over 34 grams of solid sterling silver, drenched in 18 karat rose gold. 200 jump rings, 9 mil. So if you are someone who adores your chainmail work and you want to make something really significant in your solid sterling silver with your rose gold, gorgeous, genuine 18 karat rose gold overlay, this is the moment that everyone's been waiting for, isn't it?
Absolutely is. What a generous quantity within
Isn't
that
it?
pot.
Now, I know that Fleur would say that normally you would be looking at around about 150 for certain weaves in a 7-inch bracelet when you're working with your chainmail. We've got 200 here, so definitely enough to give you a decent chainmail bracelet here.
Absolutely, and because they're sort of 9 mil and we tend to think of sort of 7 mil as a fairly average chain mailing size, you're going to get a bigger, bolder, more dramatic look. You therefore may need slightly fewer. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a chainmail expert, but how fantastic is that?
I think the deal is amazing. 200 of them, 34 grams of solid sterling silver, so well over a troy ounce, £29.64. That is ridiculously good for 34 grams of not just solid sterling silver, but 18 karat gold on top of all that 34 grams of silver as well.
So we've gone under £1 a gram.
That's very good.
I'm feeling a bit warm and flustered.
It's very, 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 very good. It is the last of stock though, and you need to be on those phone lines. It's 0800 644 655. They do open, of course they do, all of those. They've got such a great quality. Do we know what the gauge is for these? Looks about a 6, doesn't it? Bit more than a 6?
Yeah, maybe a little bit heavier.
Bit heavier than a 6? They look, and they look as if they are going to be properly robust in that piece of jewellery, though.
I would imagine so, yes. And then you can kind of open them and close them sideways rather
as
than
in opening your barn doors, basically. 29.64, 34 grams of solid sterling silver. These have closed a lot higher. We are under £30 for 34 grams of silver and your 18 karat rose gold. Even if you aren't using these to chainmail with and you're using these in more of the traditional sense, you've got 200 of them. That is such a huge amount of jump rings to be able to work with for under £30. And yet, because you are using genuine gemstones, precious metal, genuine precious metal in your piece of jewellery, you are able, of course, to tell your customers, your clients, those that are coming to you for commissions, that you've got that stash there and can use that rose gold as well, to be able to say that you've got it in your stash.
Oh, yeah, absolutely fantastic to offer that as an
definite
alternative. Or utilise them in with your solid sterling silver rings,
Yeah,
and then
lovely.
just add a highlight. Also, because they're the 9 mil, they're really nice for caging gemstones. There are certain weaves then you put a gemstone inside the weave, and I think this size is quite useful for that.
I love that gleam of the rose gold in that pot. Look at that.
It's very warming, beautiful with the Larimar, beautiful with the upcoming kit as well.
It looks
Absolutely
like
spot
such
on.
a high quality finish. It's not too peach, it's not too pink, it's just that perfect rose gold tone, isn't it?
And is that down to the fact that it's 18 karat rather than 9
exactly.
carat, so
Yeah,
you get that sort of richness?
Definitely. High grade quality there. $29.94, make sure that you are checking out and confirming. They are very quickly flying out the door. I'm not surprised with that sort of gram weight as well. And so much to go
That's
around.
fabulous, absolutely
Amazing
fantastic.
deal. Amazing deal. Say that again for me, darling. Oh, those ones, yeah.
Oh, wowzers. They're not shy and retiring, are they?
No, they're not. I tell you what, they would work beautifully in between each of those. Oh, yes, please. They'd look great. Your rose gold with your kyanite, that would look gorgeous. So we've got your kyanite for you. Really lovely blues all the way through there. Brazilian kyanite as well. Now, we normally see Himalayan, Tibetan or Nepalese. Very rarely do we see South African or Brazilian kyanite. This is one of those rare moments, 158 carats. Plain rondelles, 6 to 8 millimeters. They're all on average 2 millimeters in width, but there are 6 to 8 on the graduation on an 18 centimeter strand. Now, kyanite is one of those beautiful natural blues that I think captivates all of us, doesn't it?
It does, and you have that sort of silky pearl
Yeah.
essence to it. Very much in the same way that the jadeite we were looking at has an extra element to it.
Yeah, it does. The same as some of the kunzite does as well.
Yes.
So especially the high-grade kunzite rounds that you get, they really do. This is lovely. Yeah, definitely. Like you've got a bracelet. I love that bracelet. It's beautiful. Thank you. Have a look. Oh, now those together look lovely as well. This is Gem's bracelet. I love this. This is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Lovely. What have you got? You got your amethyst, your jadeite,
And
your kunzite,
deep and sultry garnet.
Yeah, it does.
Thank
It
you.
looks like some beautiful garnet. And are these the Buddha heads from Cass?
Yes, Kath sent me those
They're
ones.
great.
Aren't they fabulous? And
Really lovely.
Watch this space because you never know.
0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. $37.95 for this pure, decadent, unenhanced, natural blue. Gorgeous graduation, a real impact strand. Look at the quality of those blues. Nothing insipid about that. That's strong, isn't it?
It is, and I love the very gentle nature of the graduation, having that same width of each of the stones, but that gentle, just a 2 millimeters from middle to end. I find that really useful in my sweet making.
Ah, okay.
So I would probably
Great idea.
utilise the sort of centre third, space it out. You can kind of knot between it if you want to, pop it with other gems, use the Stardust, use the Swarovski, take care of your kyanite.
Yeah, I think it is
glorious.
definitely one to work with, either the solid sterling silver with those gorgeous the rose gold, or whether we're using it with our lovely solid sterling silver clasp we've got coming up, or any of that, the beautiful findings that we have for you. $37.95.
That's absolutely fantastic. These are not tiny little...
No, they are a
shards,
substantial size, aren't they?
Absolutely love those. They'd be great with ruby as well.
Oh, they would. Proper contrast. Now, neon apatite, and then our first kit with gems. So, when you source apatite, I need to remember that to get clarity and colour at the same time is very, 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 very rare. Normally, you have to sacrifice one for the other. In the words of Elton John, there's no sacrifice here. Look at these. Star by for you. Make sure you're getting in nice and early. You have got the most incredible colour. You've got dazzling clarity. You've got intensity. And what you've got is definitely an under £20 deal. This colour, honestly, it is the most neon with clarity that I've seen in this building. So normally you could get the colour, but they're quite heavily opaque. There might be a little bit of diaphanity here and there, but not much. This is literally clean and clear.
It's gleaming.
Some of the best I've seen in a strand, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt.
So for me, this is to blue what Russian chrome dioxide is to green. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's off the scale in vividness, isn't it? So beautifully vivid. Gleaming with colour. 14 centimetre strand, 2 by 4 millimetres. Clarity, colour, and that rare Madagascar neon intensity. 16 carats in total. You can see, if I just run that back and forth on my hand, look at it catching the light and luster and sparkle. It's just that in-between tone between the sky blue and the London blue of topaz, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's that perfect marriage of just between those two exciting colours of the gemstone world. It is a really fabulous gemstone to behold. Now, I would say it's probably one of the highest end strands of apatites that I've seen in this building. In the 8 years that I've been back and forth in this building, this is without a doubt the highest end strand of apatite. I don't say that lightly. For those of you who know me and you know me well, I say that when I really and truly believe that. I would, if there was any opacity here, I would tell you. If there were silks and jadans in here, I would tell you. It is this particular strand here in the studio is eye clean. And it is a beaut. Glistening colour. So that's it with the white background. Let me show you the black background, just so you can see that intensity still coming to life. It is exceptional. It is exceptional. The clarity is off the chart. So when you extract this from the host rock, you've got to use traditional tools, traditional methods to be able to do that, because the vein of the apatite that will be running through the host rock is so difficult to extract. So you do have to use traditional tools and methods to extract it. Once you've got a vein of apatite that is so clean and so ready to glisten and gleam like this, you've got to then think about how you're going to set this. For me, this is high-end findings.
Oh, absolutely. Solid precious metal all the way.
Definitely.
And that, again, is another one of those gemstones that is going to change the complexity of its nature between your metal colours.
Yes, definitely.
So your rose gold plated will enhance the vividness of the colour, whereas your silver will allow it to shine, and your yellow gold is going to be that sort of perfect complexion.
I think the yellow gold and this colour is such a strong, uber, sort of glamorous, status head-turning colour combo, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But what's lovely is if you don't want that, you can use your warm golds, you can use your rose, and of course if you wanted that colour to pop and to shine, then you can use your silver colour, your white gold colour. £17.95. I said it was under 20. Did you think that we were going literally 5 pence under 20? It's £17.95. It is some of the best quality that I've seen when it comes to clarity, colour, and that wonderful amount of luster. These are really, really good. It's a brand new strand, brand new for you, coming to you from northern Madagascar, and it is really, for those of you that are gemstone lovers, this has to be, so far tonight, the strand of the night when it comes to the clarity, the colour, and the rarity of those combos. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Such great quality.
That's stunning, absolutely stunning. Really
Make sure you're checking out on those. Good luck.
I know that we often refer to this sort of tone as a swimming pool blue, but I think that I've never been to Santorini, but I've seen the pictures and I think it kind of looks like a Santorini blue.
It's beautiful. I can't get over the clarity. I've not seen an entire strand with clarity as good as that. It's really, really good. Really good.
It's definitely an eye-moistening strand.
It is indeed. It is indeed. We have got for you tonight's first kit coming up next. Again, quite dramatic jewellery. I think that Gem's designs are sort of a perfect blend of contemporary meets vintage, without a shadow of a doubt. Some lovely pieces. Loads of Swarovski. Have a look at these.
So much of the Swarovski.
So, I'll take you through what you're getting, and then Jem will take us through her demo. But there is an awful lot of sparkle available here. And not just that, there's this jet black colour from the Midnight Sparkle. So we get the jet bicones in an 8 and a 4 mil, and we get the 8 mil, as you can see there. There's lovely big dramatic sizes. So in the 8 mil, you're getting a pack of 24 of those jet black colour Swarovski bicones. So 24 of those. You're getting 48 of the smaller 4 mil. Then you are getting, in the light Comet Argent Swarovski, you're getting a 3 mil, 48 of those, and a 4 mil as well, and you're getting 48 of those. So you're getting those, and these are proper, almost gunmetal grey luster. Look at those.
They're stunning. It's like a half coat.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
It so performs.
It's lovely. So this is the light Comet Argent and the crystal light in the 4 mil and the 3 mil, plus then the jet black colour. Now, that's a lot of Swarovski. A lot of Swarovski. From the 8 mils to the 2-pack of the 4 mils, the 2-pack of the 4 mil in the light Argent to the 2-pack of the 3 mil. So in total, can we work out how many we're actually getting in total, please? So we're getting 48, 48, 48, 48, 48, 48, 24, 24.
That was
Come
quick.
on, Beck, keep up.
That was
Oh, I was expecting her to do it in her head, not with a calculator. No. 48, 48, 48, 48, 48, 48, 48, 24, 24. Say again.
There is a
So
mild
Carrie has
discrepancy.
384 and Beck's got 360. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 times 48 equals 288 plus another 48. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
It
two
does,
lots of
because
24.
it's 2 packs of 24. 336. Okay, are we sure? Work it out yourselves. It's a lot, it's over 300. That's what we're going to go with.
There's a huge amount of sparkle.
There's a lot of sparkle, over 300 sparklers. Over 300 sparklers coming your way for $29.95. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on those ones. They are decadent. These are the sort of colours that I think about for wearing to evening do's and little, not that I go to gala dinners. There's me saying gala dinners. I don't. My stepdad does a lot because of his business. But, I've been there quite a bit. And I've, performed there, and my husband's taken photos and that sort of thing. And that's the sort of the lustre and the jewellery and the sparkle that you see at those sorts of events.
Definitely, you can take
New
this
Year's
to the
Eve
cruise.
parties.
You can take this to the evening of your wedding because it's
lovely.
I would not hesitate to use this in daytime wedding where I tend to cater to the more alternative bride with the jewellery that I make and sell. However, certainly for your evening jewellery suite, I would not hesitate to use this on the wedding day as well.
Ooh, there's a lot of sparkle. Right, $29.95 on your screen. Over to you, please, Jem.
Okie dokie.
What are we looking at, my
We're
lovely?
going to have a look at this little bracelet here,
Lovely.
which is utilising the 8 mil in the jet Swarovski, and also both 3 and 4 mil bicones in the light Comet Argent.
Fabulous.
I've added a little bit of beading thread and a couple of findings.
Okay.
I'm going to utilise crimp bead covers, and you can then add your choice of clasps if you so desire.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Over to you, my lovely.
What I will do is I will just show you how to start off using a piece of scrap beading thread with a design like this. Sorry, it's got dog hair on it. Sorry.
Okay.
Most of anything that I have has got a dog hair on it. I do apologise. Generally speaking, the rule of thumb for a design like this is you would need to be using around about 3 to 3.5 times the length of the wrist that you're catering for in your beading thread. So if you're looking to have a finished piece around the 8-inch mark, then you will need to have at least 24 inches of your beading thread.
Okay.
That will allow you to comfortably end the design without trying to feed the teeniest little bit of wire back through a crimp. And what I'll do is I'll just show you, I've got a little scrap bit here, but if you imagine that this is 24 inches long, what I'm going to first of all do is just pop on a little jump ring right down to the very centre. So that's the middle of my 24-inch length of beading thread. And I'm going to give that a little bit of a fold just on that point before I add in a crimp bead. Now, because I like to have symmetry in my designs, I tend to crimp and crimp cover this end, even though technically you would only need to put on a crimp cover. Just because when your bracelet is finished, it means that it will look the same finishing at both ends. You don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. So to start our bracelet, we've got our little jump ring in position so that we can add a clasp of our choice later, and we've got our crimp bead. Now imagine, if you will, that I've squished that flat and we will move on from there. Open out those two sections together and start with 2 of your 3mm light comet argent bicones. Allow one to slide down onto each of those. We all know how painful it is for me to thread things on. So to begin the design, what I did was add a 3mm on either side. You could obviously change up the colours if you wanted to, followed by a 4mm on both sides, and then back through a 3mm again, which I'll just try and get on a little bit more easily. Obviously, if you're not doing this and trying to get your head in the way of something, it's that little bit easier. So that's the first section of our design, and that just opens away and is the beginning of the design. So I utilise the 3mm right down here to open out so that I can get some space, some oxygen in that design. What I would then do is pass both of those through, do you know what, I've done it wrong. I should have added one of the 8mm jets first. Rookie error. I know, I'm going to get the sack. So if you imagine, go backwards, edit that bit, pop your 8mm on first, and then do that splitting design. I will show you exactly what that will look like, just bringing this into position.
Okay.
So we've got our jump ring, we've got the centre of our beading thread, crimp bead, 8mm bicone, followed by opening out into those 2 separate directions.
It's exactly what you did, but just by putting the jet black bead first.
You need to put the jet back on first. When we have opened that section out,
why do we need to, lovely? Just out of interest.
It tapers, and I will show you when we get to the other end why that kind of matters. It will give you a form of symmetry. Once we've got our 8mm, followed by 3mm, 4mm, 3mm, we will then go one length of our thread through one of the 8mm in one direction and cross back through in the other direction. And that's what the beauty of working with these bicones is. They're all exactly identical, and that's one of the things I love about Swarovski.
Get some great calibration, to be fair, because it is machine cut, and obviously it is spot on computer, programmed, specific machine cut. So the angles are to perfection.
They are exquisite, and that's just how this particular design worked out, was to go through the 8mm and then a 3, a 4, a 3, back to the 8mm. And this is a fairly standard weave that I've always known as ladder weave, but there are variations of what we name this. I then continued doing the same design 3 times, and then I added a little variation. So what I'm going to do is just slide this 8mm off and show you what that variation looks like, if I may. So if you imagine that you have created, let's say, 3 goes with your 3mm, 4mm, 3mm, followed by an 8mm with the strands going in opposition to each other, what we will then do is repeat that on one side, but on the other side we will add on not 1 but 3 of those 4mm light comet argent light argent comet. I've forgotten what they're called already.
Light comet argent.
That's right, the first time. Shouldn't have doubted myself. And then, so we've got a 3mm, 3 of the 4mm, back to a 3mm, but exactly the same as we did the first time on the far side. Now that looks like it's going to be a hideous mess. What we would then do is put them through in opposite directions, exactly as we have done 3 times now. Opposite directions with our beading thread and pull that nice and tight. So you can see that's gone on the squonk, hasn't it? It's gone sideways. That's a technical term. So I'm just going to show you. What you would do on the next one is add your 3mm followed by 3 of your 4mm and then another 3mm on the side where you did a single variation of your design. I'm just going to move this section out of the way now and show you, if I may, what that looks like and how you can kind of change up your designs by alternating those numbers.
That'd make a cracking choker as well, wouldn't it?
It would be an amazing
really
choker.
dramatic.
It's kind of wiggly.
A wiggly one.
So what we've done here is we've got our opening section, started with our 8mm, and then we've opened out with a 3, a 4, a 3, and then we're going into our ladder weave, which basically means we're going at right angles all the time. We've got our side beads and then we've got our bead in the middle, which brings everything together. And this is where we get to the slightly on the squonk bit. So we've got a 3mm, 4mm, 3mm, but on this side we've got 3mm, 3 4mm and then a 3mm, and then it goes back from one side to the other side and you get this delightful, it's almost like, I don't know if you remember, in the 1970s everybody had them in their gardens. They had those little steps made out of concrete and they were in like hexagonal shapes.
Oh yeah,
and they'd be going down the garden like this.
Yeah. No,
that's what it reminds me of, and it's quite a nice thing to think about.
Yeah, it's lovely. Geometric shapes are always fantastic,
lovely.
and they lend themselves beautifully with the bicones anyway, all those gorgeous shapes.
They do. And this one that you're looking at right now is a straight ladder weave, so that's a 3mm, a 4mm, a 3mm on both sides. But what I wanted to do was show you how you can achieve that. All you would need to do there is repeat the same thing over and over. But if you wanted one with a wiggly bit in the middle, that's what it's going to look like.
Shall we say a scallop?
It's a scalloped effect. I like on the squonk.
I like on the squonk better too.
It's wavy.
I think it should go into the JM lexicon.
Absolutely.
On the squonk.
On the squonk. So if you wanted to do the on the squonk design, I've done 3 on one side and 2 on the other side, and that gives us a level of symmetry in wear. So you can, if you prefer, go for an even number of variations. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before we return to our standard 3mm, 4mm, 3mm. Okay, and then when we get to the far end, we would repeat what we did right at the beginning, which is to put both of those threads through one of our 8mm jet Swarovskis.
Oh, so you're not taking one through then the other, then wrapping it through and tying it through like we did before? It's just straight on. Okay.
Straight through, and then we would find ourselves another one of our crunch beads. That's not the right word at all.
It's not a crunch bead,
It's a crimp bead.
It is a crimp bead. She's on the squonk.
So sorry. Add yourself a crimp bead. Take both tails of your wire through another one of your jump rings, return back, and you can post the tails inside that large 8mm, and then squish your crimp bead, and you've got an ending which looks exactly like your beginning. One of the beauties of this kind of design of the ladder weave is that you get an element of stretch. So what I tend to do is make for a small to medium wrist, and obviously you can offer to add an element such as an extender chain if you want to, or change the clasp up for a bigger clasp, but there is an element of kind of will fit more than just the one person. Okay. So that's basically it. I just wanted to show you the variation that you will see uploaded later on Facebook.
So the one that you've got is a straight ladder weave, continued symmetry all the way through, and this one has got that little flourish to it.
It's got that little flourish. I mean, you could just go for
squonk.
You could go for 3 squonks in the middle, but I've gone for 5 squonks.
5 squonks.
This is a 5 squonk design, and that is made entirely with, I think, just 1 packet of each of the 3mm, 1 packet of each of the 4mm.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. So
and
I've still
got some of the 8mm left over.
Smashing.
So I don't know if you can see, I just wanted to show you how much you've got left over, and that's just using one of the packs of 3mm, one of the packs of 4mm.
Lovely stuff.
And there's these little bits here as well.
The drop earrings that you got. I mean, you can imagine seeing those drop earrings in beautiful jewellers without a shadow of a doubt, just because it's so simple and so classic and so sellable.
Oh, infinitely sellable, and you can utilise just the last little bits after you've made your bracelet, after you've made your feature pendants, after you've made your wire work. You've got those odd bits left that you perhaps wouldn't have enough to make a full suite of jewellery with. Make your earrings, pop them on your sterling silver headpins or your plated headpins. Allow those to kind of sit at separate price points.
Definitely.
They are super sellable.
Yeah, no, definitely. Those are some of the ones that it's just such a sort of world-class design that you just know, doesn't matter where you are, they're just instantly sellable, aren't they?
They are very beloved. They're just a standard drop.
Yeah.
One thing that I will say, if you're making to sell, we refer to our product, our craft, as made with Swarovski elements. We don't say this is Swarovski jewellery. Swarovski house has its own jewellery brand, and we don't want to tread on any toes.
No. Or have trading standards come going, oi! No, you don't want any of that either. No, so we say made with Swarovski elements, not that it is a piece of Swarovski jewellery.
Absolutely, yeah. So we cover
Good advice there. Good advice. Note to self. Make sure that you are checking out on all of those deals. $29.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out. Now, just before we head to a very quick break, to go with your apatite.
Oh, please.
Let's see them both together.
Sorry.
It is just no apology needed.
That's divine.
They are good.
Oh, that's heavenly.
Oh, please add the apatite to your order if you hadn't already got it alongside this exquisite Marambaya Aquamarine. Graduated faceted rondelles, 35 carats, 3x2 to 6x2 mil, 18 centimetre strand. Dazzling. Sparkle factor on these is out of this world. Add this to your order. The apatite was $17.95. You are going to definitely want to see those two together to work with them. 18 centimetre strand of Marambaya Brazilian aquamarine. Subtlety of that stunning sparkle is all down to that calming and scintillating gorgeous colour. Is gorgeous. $29.95 on your screen. And some of the highest end clarity and continuous colour that I've seen in aquamarine for ages.
I wholeheartedly agree. Scintillating is absolutely the word. It's just stunning. That is the colour of blue that a lady showed me in her engagement ring. It has traditionally been used in engagement rings.
It has indeed.
She was so proud of it. She strode over to my stall at a craft fair and said, look at my engagement ring. It cost her £3,500.
I have a 1 carat aquamarine ring, an 18 carat yellow gold, that has been valued at a similar price point. It's just, yeah. It is a beautiful amount of sparkle again there. $29.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Just stunning. Now, I do have, coming up in the next hour, a last chance bundle that would work beautifully with that aquamarine. And of course, coming up at 8 o'clock is our clasp. So let me pop that back there. That on the stand, and let me grab the clasp for you. So this is coming up at 8 o'clock. This is part of tonight's must-have. Have we got the chain yet? Oh, is it the right one? It is. Okay, I shall show everybody then, because this chain is coming up for you as part of your must-have with your solid stunning silver ball clasp as well. That is all coming up for you. So the clasp is $3.95 with over 150 out the door on the pre-orders already. Brilliant. Most of you are multiple buying as well, which is gorgeous to see. And the chain is coming away. It is an 18-inch chain, over 4 grams of solid stunning silver. And that is coming your way very, very soon. Looking forward to that. It is gorgeous.
It's silky, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I love the links on that.
Really beautiful. It's sort of serpentine in its movement.
What's the title of the? Because it's got a what is it? Double curb or reversible curb? Reversed curb necklace, reverse curb link. Thank you, my lovely. All on your screen. That is coming up for you at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Should we bring labradorite rondelles? Very quickly, let's squeeze these in
My
then.
favourite gemstone.
It is Buttes. This is Buttes too. Huge labradorite upon gem's neckline. It is a magical gemstone.
It is. Magical is the way I think of this.
I have got a huge bowl on the windowsill where all the light is there all day, full of cabochons of labradorite, and just the colours are amazing. Adore it, absolutely adore it. So these are 60 carats of Madagascan labradorite. You're looking at 3 to 7 mil on that strand. It's got labradorescence in abundance, and even the smallest ones, which proves to you that the quality that's coming out of Madagascar is the bomb. 0800 644 655 under £10. Gotta love your labradorite, surely.
Oh,
it's just,
absolutely.
what is it about it that you love? What is it?
I've always been attracted to optical characteristics, optical performance, and labradorite gives me that, but it gives me so much more. It is the rainbow of the sky. It's the northern lights, it's fire, it's magic, it's emotion, it's strength, it's beauty, it's just everything.
Look how passionate you are about it. I absolutely adore it as well. It's in my top 5. It's probably the gemstone I wear the most of, actually.
Yeah.
Out of the jewellery that when I have jewellery to go to in the jewellery box, I normally pick labradorite. I also sleep with a piece of labradorite in my pillowcase.
Absolutely.
It's supposed to do wondrous things. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. In the next hour, we've got our must-have coming up for you. Very, very soon. We've got our must-have. We've got the solid sterling silver chain and the clasp coming up for you. We've got last of stock deals on bundles and gemstones coming up for you. We've got another kit with gem coming up for you, which is stunningly sparkly, once again, that mimics the colours of black diamonds coming up for you. So looking forward to that. Don't go anywhere. We're all back with you on the other side of this. Friday the 4th of May, it's our 8th birthday officially here at Jewellery Maker, and to celebrate we have got the most unique strand, 1 metre length strand of pearls we've ever had on Jewellery Maker. It represents our wonderful colourful branding, and it has got lots and lots of beautiful colour, from coral to yellow to gorgeous peridot green to purple to blue to magenta. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a whole metre, and it will be with us on the Late Show with myself and the lovely Sheila Davis and Linda Brumwell, and it'll be live at 6 p.m. on Friday the 4th of May. Hope you can join us then.
Hi, Leslie Rogowski here, Creative Director for The Beadsmith, and I'm so excited because I am returning to Jewelry Maker Television for your Seed Bead Birthday weekend. I will be on Saturday, May 5th with these exciting projects. I'm going to start with the Paisley Duo necklaces. Look at these gorgeous, juicy colors for the summer. We're going to show you how to make the necklaces, and this is so fun. Look, rings! All right, then the next thing I'm going to be bringing to you are the hottest thing around in Beadville, carrier beads. We have black carrier beads and white carrier beads with delicate bead seed work over them. Look how fun. Can't wait to show you. The fourth project are these bracelets. Look at these colors again. These bracelets have Arcos, Tinos, and kite beads with Minos beads and seed beads. And again, just fabulous for the summer in bright colors, pastel, hot colors. So tune in Saturday, May 5th, and I'll see you there. Thanks, I'm Leslie Rogowski. Can't wait to cross the pond and come visit Jewelry Maker Television for the Beadsmith.
Friday the 4th of May, it's our 8th birthday officially here at Jewellery Maker, and to celebrate we have got the most unique strand, 1 metre length strand of pearls we've ever had on Jewellery Maker. It represents our wonderful colourful branding, and it has got lots and lots of beautiful colour, from coral to yellow to gorgeous peridot green to purple to blue to magenta. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a whole metre, and it will be with us on The Late Show with myself and the lovely Sheila Davis and Linda Brumwell, and it'll be live at 6 p.m. on Friday the 4th of May. Hope you can join us then.
Jewellery Makers, in honour of our 8th birthday, we're bringing a real birthday treat to you. Join us on the 4th of May to kickstart our celebrations with our 8 DVD box set. Yes, you heard me right, I said 8. We've got together with some of our amazingly talented designers to bring you an array of different projects across a variety of mediums. Claire MacDonald is bringing you prong setting and wire weaving. Alison Tarry, wire structure. Fleur Hastings, chainmail. Joe Barclay-Logie, seed beading. Gemma Crow, textiles. Mark Smith, macrame. And Hannah Osborne, beading. It's our biggest collection yet, so make sure you join us at 10 a.m. on May the 4th. First discovered in 1786, Moldavite is a gemstone that's literally from out of this world. This rare forest to olive green gem is the result of a meteorite which struck the Earth in southern Germany approximately 14.8 million years ago. When the meteorite hit the Earth, so much kinetic energy was released that the heat liquefied the planet and the meteorite and erupted back into space, which then came raining back down through the atmosphere. 99% of this fascinating gem has been found in South Bohemian localities, with the largest deposits being found in the Czech Republic by the Moldau River Valley, hence its name. Rarer than diamonds and continuing to increase in value, this rare gem is estimated to disappear within 5 to 10 years. Moldavite on Jewellery Maker.
For everybody who has already pre-ordered, brilliant! Welcome back. 8 o'clock hour for you on The Late Show, and that means phone lines 0800 644 655. Hello everybody. Oh my goodness gracious me. Such an amazing deal. There are a huge amount of multi-buyers. Nancy's bought 3, Joanne's bought 2, Clarence in Dorset bought 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5 there as well. And another page of names coming up for us, which is amazing. Okay, so let me take you through what you're getting here. So you've got your 2 connector points at either end of your clasp, as you can see there. So there are your 2 jump rings attached to either end of your clasp. I'll just remove that for a sec. So basically, you've got your clasp here. You can see the connector point, and that is how you unhook your clasp into the 2 parts. So it would be beautiful as a bracelet, be beautiful on the neckline. It is a cracking clasp. In actual fact as well, be quite nice, even sort of asymmetrically, where you can actually physically see it in a design as well, because it's got that beautiful, almost like a hot air balloon sort of design on the front of the ball of the silver. £3.95, and so many of you checking out. Hello to Angela, hello to Carol, hi Kath, hi Jane, hello to Leslie, Jacqueline, well done. I mean, it would be 200 out of the door already, which is amazing. We started with 358, so we've got 157 now left in the warehouse. That's it. This would be definitely, you can understand why everybody's multi-buying on these, Gem, can't you?
Totally. I mean, it's a very, very beautiful piece, but that price is so achievable, I think.
Definitely. If you were making a suite of jewellery and you want your bracelet and your neckline piece to have that matching clasp, this has got to be, it's a must-have for a reason, isn't it? £3.95 on your screen. Hi Beverly, hi Margaret, hi Nikki and Sharon. Hello to Oksana and Frida and Kimberly and Elle and Carleen. Hello to Alison, Margaret, well done indeed to you. That's in Yorkshire. Carolyn, Joanne, Kathleen, Persia's bought 6. I think you're the winner at the minute with 6 there. I think. We did have 5 and 4s go out the door, but I think you're the winner with 6 there, Kathleen. Hello to Maria Teresa. Hello to Christina. Hello to Gertrude and Carolyn and Sheila. Hello to Jacqueline and Lynn. Hello to Constantine and Weir and Zoe. Well done indeed to you, Julie and Karen. So many of you there. We had 358 to start off with. In the warehouse, we have got way less than 100 left. Please do make sure that you are checking out. The number that you need to be dialing is 0800 644 655. Lovely lightweight design, beautifully made. It's going to hold, again, thinking about this, it is because you've got that really strong, solid sterling silver V shape there that is suspending that in place. You've got such a strong clasp for even the weightiest pieces of jewellery, and an amazing price. And of course, for those of you who are multi-buying 6 and 5s and 4 of these, you're still only paying under £3 for the entire day's shipping and handling. So make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. 30-day money-back guarantee with us on absolutely everything. Way less than 100 left. So please do make sure that you are checking out. Now we've got the solid sterling silver reverse curb chain coming up for you in the 18-inch length. So I'm going to bring that to you while you're checking out on the clasp. You all need to check out of your baskets as soon as you can. And this is a really well-made chain. Have a look at this. .8mm reversed curb necklace. Really generous size, nice size things. This would also work on a gent, wouldn't it?
It absolutely would, yes. My husband wears this sort of chain. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Really,
it's quite a weighty one. It's over 4 grams of solid sterling silver as well.
That is a lot in a chain.
Quite a substantial amount here. 0800 644 655. Definitely. We were looking at this earlier, and the price on our schedule said £9.95. £6.95. 0800 644 655. Your chance to get involved, your chance to check it out, and your chance to make it yours. 0800 644 655. It hasn't been in our warehouse since September. September was the last time that this was in, and everybody who's involved so far has multi-bought. Brilliant stuff. Let me show you the clasp as well. That you've got their nice size bolt ring clasp. Nice size jump ring as well going through that. Really decent size. Let me drop that back over for you. Do make sure that you are checking out on your clasp as well, of course, on our must-have. Huge good luck to you. 695 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Numbers on your screen, make sure you're using it. We've got a bundle of last stock pearls coming up for you. We've got that massive deal on the Mookite tumbles coming your way. In fact, we're going to do that next. So make sure you're joining us for that. Keep checking out. Loads and loads and loads of you joining us tonight. So remember, we've got coming up for you, amber, massive Mookites. Oh, I love the size of these. These are amazing. Very last of stock on the Mookite, so please don't miss out on they're coming up for you right now. Now, this is literally, I would buy 2 strands and I would put, and I know I'm so basic, I know, but I would literally put those together on the same sort of colour Eslon. I'd make it an extra long length strand on an extra long length neckline piece, and that would be the piece with the maxi dress in the summer. It is lush.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. It'd be beautiful knotted, wouldn't it, as well?
Yeah. Definitely. We've done some amazing deals on Eslon for you over the last few late shows as well. Some Eslon bundles that we had for you that would really work with these. There was a sort of russet and orange, a golden tone as well. That would look awesome with these. I've got the last of stock for you. They're going to under £10. Oh yes. Mookite. Coming to you from the Mooka Creek, of course, in Australia, the only place in the world that produces it, and at the very, very last of stock. Go on that phone line, press your button 1 quicker than you can blink, hit yes, buy now on the web and on the app, and make sure that they're yours. You're looking at a beautiful member of the chalcedony and the agate sort of family that you're looking at. Very, very similar, but only produced in the Mooka Creek. And what you're getting is that, oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's going to sell out in a heartbeat. That is lush. We need more big gemstones like that for the summer and for the wearing those on holidays.
And lots more Mookite too.
Just generally. Just generally. Never enough Mookite. I'm going to leave that there. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. Amber next. So lots of stock this hour, so you can see how quickly, oh, the Mookite's gone. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. I'm really sorry, but the Mookite has sold out. 15 left of these amber rounds as well. I love how we've already separated it out for you on the strand in that colour distinction. It's lovely. However, you can take that apart and you can use it as you would like. Of course you could. You've got those really beautiful chestnut tones, you've got the golds, you've got the almost an ombre of amber colour coming through here. 41 centimetre strand, 5mm rounds, all the real deal Baltic amber, about 150 million years old. You've got the slight milky amber going on there, of course, showing you the rainy day amber. Then, of course, where you've got the clarity and the diaphanity, you're looking at the sunny day amber from millions and millions of years ago. Proven fact, 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are getting one of the very, very, very final strands that we've got for you. £22.95 on your screen. Can you remind me how many did you say that we had, please? Sorry, Bet. 15 strands left in our warehouse. That's it. When they're gone, they're gone. 0800 644 655. Talk to the call centre. Confirm as soon as you can. Looking at under £3 for the entire day's shipping and handling charge and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let me show you again, because even if you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, these are your 5mm rounds, yeah, but look at the decent-sized drill hole going through here. Really decent-sized drill hole going through there. Make sure you're checking out. They are the last 15 15 strands that we have in our warehouse. And Amber has been on holdback ready for our birthday week, which we kick off on Friday, of course, here. 8 years we've been with you as of Friday. Looking forward to that birthday week, of course. But make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $22.95 on your screen. Hold those lines. Hold those lines. Right. Wax wide comb. Okay, so this is our smaller size Wags wide comb. Now, for those of you who are looking for the accessories and the tools to make sure that your jewellery looks as professional and as perfect as possible, this is without a doubt the one that you will be wanting to have in your toolkit. It's a little bit of an essential tool, this one, isn't it?
Absolutely is. You can sort of make your bead cups or your hemo endings or your sort of braided endings, anything to kind of cover up a little bit of messy wire work too. Brilliant for your endings on your Viking weave as well.
Ah, I've seen great tassels, sort of like a tassel holder being made with these as well. Perfect. So that's another one, isn't it?
Yeah, basically anywhere that you'd use a bead cap.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of create a coil.
To create that look.
But just on their own, they're quite nice because you can stretch them out once you've created them. The way in which you create the coil of wire puts a lot of tension into the shape. Therefore, when you pull it out, the shape... You've
got that structure.
You have that structure and integrity, and it makes a nice coil drop earring.
Yeah, definitely. The last 38. I did say it was last of stock for you, and we've got the last 38 for you. $8.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be dialing, making sure that you're checking out as soon as you can on these. Again, everything in this hour last of stock. 38. You saw how quickly everything so far. The Mookite selling out, the amber massively popular, just a couple of those left, that's it. 38 Wags wide combs. You can just see at the top here, there's that drill hole going through where you would pass the wire through to grip the cone, and then of course wire wrap as you're turning the Wags wide cone to create that perfect form, smaller size cone. So this is one of the smaller ones. This is the mini, the Wags wide cone mini. I remember when I first saw this, I thought it was the Wags Wicone. I was like, what's a Wags Wicone when it's at home? I know, we learn. Every day's a school day, eh? Wags wide cone mini that you've got here, $8.95 on your screen. You find that funny, Ben? That's, see, do you know what I mean? 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. Jewel. Was that real? That's hilarious. Polymer clay. That's made my day. Who's polymer clay? Okay. Polymer clay. That's funny. I like that one. Make sure that you're checking out. Well done. Let's do some iolite next. Fireline or iolite? Enunciate, Becky. I thought you said we're going to do some iolite next. No, fireline. It's all right, there's no pre-night, we're good. This is £8 of your fireline in your smoke. So we've got here your 0.17 of a millimetre, the fire line that we've been doing for you. Again, such a great opportunity to utilise this when you're creating heavy pieces. It takes up to a weight of £8 as well. So for those of you who are using this in your seed beading, in your shibori work, you know, in your sort of seed bead and shibori work, in those beautiful, big, dramatic looks, something like, for example, that Jill would make, for example, you know, one of those big, beautiful collarettes. This is perfect because it takes the weight of all that work. It's in the smoke colour as well. It's been nice to see it in different colours of recent. And yours, under £10. $7.95 on your screen. So again, if you are using again, since we've introduced the fine line and the wildfire, it's probably, I would say, our fastest and most popular selling beading thread material, without a doubt.
Easily, yeah. It's fantastic for your rough diamonds as well.
Oh, yes, because it passes through those smaller sizes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which of course is important because when you're working with any sort of diamond, whether it's the rough or the bicones of the diamonds that we do for you, it is important that of course you know that is being held together by something that is durable and strong and taking the weight of those beautiful gemstones. Definitely. $7.95 last of stock there for you. Please do make sure that you are checking out on those. We've got pearls coming up for you in a bundle in 10 minutes. So this is a last of stock bundle. Now, for those of you who have seen some of our bundles already tonight sell out, these are your pearl bundles. Look at the size and the drama that you're getting of these as well. Oh, they want to be worn. Beautiful big sizes coming through here. Look at these. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands of pearls. One amazing price in about 8 minutes time. Looking forward to that. Not long at all to wait for that. Let's continue with, and do you know what? They are fab. Hang on. Yeah, I've got center drilled or I've got, these ones. Okay. Yeah. So, look how many, first and foremost, how many are on this strand. Look at that, top drilled with amazing vintage champagne colour. Now they're very, very last of stock. The thing about the top drilling is that they make that beautiful floral design. You've just got such gorgeous, gorgeous vintage colour coming through here. Now it's a champagne tone, but it's a real golden colour. Look at that. Really strong golden tone. The pearlescent's strong. You've got secondary colours coming through here. You've got that lovely concave casey going on. And with the top drilling, there's so many different ways, but they do make, especially I think for bridal wear, they make beautiful flowers, don't they? And tiara twisting them is gorgeous. I think just making them into almost like head pins and sticking them in the sort of the hair of the bridesmaids or the bride on the day. It's just so lovely to have that authenticity, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely. Well, you've got that extra kind of texture to them, so the light interacts differently.
It really does. Bounces off them in a different way. You're so right.
And it's kind of like rumpled satin, but rumpled in a good way. And also you can kind of
That was rumpled satin, not rumpled skiltskin.
Yeah,
just so
I
you
kind of heard that after I said it. It came out of my mouth and I thought that's not what I meant. They look really nice in your boutonniere as well.
Yeah.
So you can kind of include the gentleman of the party.
Yeah,
with the same
nice
gemstone,
idea.
with the same organics.
That's a really lovely idea. It ties everything together, doesn't it?
It does.
The thought behind the theme, tying it all in. It's a lovely plan. $8.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Last of stock on those. Hold the lines. I have. They're really gorgeous as well. Look at these. If you have our popcorn slider bracelet, this is just a real perfect finish for it. Dainty, elegant. So you've got a fresh horticulture pearl placed on top of solid sterling silver and embellished with your cubic zirconias either side. So really neat and elegant. Now, I'm sure there is a wealth of ways to work with these, whether it's earrings, whether it's on the neckline, whether it's on a beautiful elongated neckline piece or a sort of classic length, whether it is on a bracelet, whether it's used just specifically as a bracelet connector. But what you've got here, it's a proper classic. You can look at the majority of jewellers that actually sell wedding jewellery, and that might be at Etsy, it might be at eBay, it might be jewellers' own sort of maybe galleries or stalls at craft fairs, but also high street jewellers in a heartbeat, collaborating pearls and cubic zirconia together.
Constantly, yes. Absolutely.
With a hefty price point
Perfect
as well.
partner. You're absolutely right. You put the W word in conjunction with any jewellery and it suddenly doubles in price, doesn't it?
It really does. So we've got 3 connectors here, 16 millimetres. We're at $12.95 on your screen. 12.95. You've got that, and you can see, look at the quality. The pink, the blue, there is a secondary tone running through these that are gorgeous. $12.95 on your screen. Talk to the call centre. 0800 644 655. Check it out as soon as you can. So you have a button pearl that's sitting. Let me just turn it underneath for you. You can just see in the recording there though. Little button pearl sitting on the solid sterling silver, pin set with glue, of course, just for that extra added security. And then the cubic zirconias, prong set in the silver work. $12.95 for the three of them. High-end connectors that you could easily see in bridal jewellery in a heartbeat. Very last of stock. Make sure that you're checking out on those. Let's do some Ethiopian opal next. These are big rondelles. Really big rondelles. Have a look at these. Wow! Even from a distance, you can see the quality of these opals. Come and have a look at these. Look at those. That's a cracking strand of Ethiopian opal, isn't it?
It's absolutely stunning, really glorious. I'm liking the variances in the body colour as well.
Definitely.
As those fiery parts that are kind of running away with me. Really beautiful, really beautiful.
They are electric in their reds and blues and greens, aren't they? All of those symmetrical spheres diffracting those gorgeous amounts of play of colour through those opals. To a clearance price point tonight for last of stock, 0800 644 655. £32.50 on your screen for a clearance deal on your opals. I have to say, the diaphanity on these is amazing. Some exceptional clarity on these. You really, really are. Look at all of that. Movement with the play of colour is exceptional, but when you're getting static play of colour in opals, that is something to write home about. It really is. 0800 644 655, the number that you need to be dialing. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Talk to the call centre. Absolutely do talk to the call centre. Ribbons of colour in those, but very, very last of stock. Now, again, if you have seen a much, 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 much higher price point, what you've got there is a clearance deal at $32.50. For those of you that are checking out, hold those lines. Saw these in the schedule and got a little bit giddy about them. Haven't seen amethyst cut, polished and faceted like this for a very long time. It almost follows the way in which the crystal physically forms under a microscope. Look at these. Just one of these in a pinch bale, you are going to get your money back for this strand, surely. 51 strands left. Big, bold, and really decadently coloured. You've got Zambian amethyst, unenhanced, natural. They are massive biprisms. You've got 21 by 12 to 25 by 13 on a 12 centimetre strand. They are absolutely spectacular. With a pinch bale set on there, on a pendant, you're good to go. And an amazing clearance price point coming up. I love these.
So far up my street is not true. I adore them. I'd make at least one of them into a magic wand.
Speak to me about a magic wand. What do you mean?
What I tend to make is I take some larger gemstones, maybe 12 to 14 millimetre, usually faceted, set those gemstones channel style between either 2 or 4 strands of very strong wire.
Yeah.
And then at one end I'll have a prism or a biprism like this to be the magic part of the magic wand.
Amazing.
They're brilliant. I love them.
See, if ever you need... Yeah, Leviosa. No?
That's a new one to me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, this is an HP thing. Okay.
There we go. Alohomora.
Okay.
Expelliarmus. You haven't watched the Harry Potters.
I've kind of...
Protecto.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Do you want me to leave?
Expecto Patronum. Oh, Jen. Lumos. Septum Sempra. We don't use that one. We don't use a Septum Sempra.
Right, is this the dude with no nose, yeah?
This is this the dude? Ray Fiennes.
I love Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, it's
is
Ray
that
Fiennes.
who's under the makeup?
That's who is Voldemort, yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, that is the dude with no nose.
The dude with no nose.
Yeah, there we go. That is a way of describing Voldemort from Harry Potter right there. Yep. There we go. Look, I can't believe you haven't watched those.
They're in the house. I may have half watched some of them.
Didn't appeal?
I
Didn't float your boat?
I wanted to,
I
and I will
think- I
revisit
think-
and enjoy them.
Okay,
when I'm
think
ready.
you will enjoy films 7 and 8. 6, 7 and 8 I think you will thoroughly enjoy.
Are they
I
the more
think-
dark end of the
yes.
spectrum? Yeah, okay.
That's her bag. That's her bag. Yeah, I don't watch the first one anymore.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but the last...
I'll check it out.
Got me done. Hold those lines. Enough Harry Potter talk, apparently. Anyhow, we move on. Where are we going next, my darling? Oh, stand by, what one? Oh, Pearl, stand by. Forgot where it was then. We got distracted. So easy to do that with. I love the Harry Potter films. I could watch films 6, 7 and 8 back to back. Very different. Very different. All I can hear is Voldemort's laugh when... Thanks to that. Oh my gosh. Ben, stop playing that in my ear. Mary Poppins is it's a very different film to Harry Potter.
No, I love Mary Poppins.
I love Mary Poppins too. We were busy singing it earlier on. We digress.
So no singing then?
We were. What were we singing? Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No, I can't sing any more than that because then we get...
the birds.
Yeah,
That's
there we
my
go.
favourite.
Oh, is it? Yes, I like Mr. Banks. We like Mr. Banks. We digress. Here we go. For your beautiful pearls. Look at this. These are gorgeous, aren't they? Big, beautiful, bold, organic, and stunning. You have got here the last of stock on our perfect pearl collection. So we've got Baroque pearls, we've got beautiful drops, we've got the final 24 bundles, and that is it. It's last of stock all hour. Have given you a bit of a heads up warning on this. Look at the size of these. Now, a lot of these have got that lovely flat underside, so they make the most gorgeous rings. If you can imagine that lovely sort of smooth underside. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So you can see, there's that smoothness there, that lovely sort of level. And then if I spin that around, you have the dome shape the other side. So you could really go to town with the central drilling on that and create something really beautiful in a ring, couldn't you?
They're beautiful to use against the skin. So, you know, if you're going to work with it quite close on the wrist, or if you're going to work with them in rings, or if you're going to sit them in a particular fashion on the ear, they just work beautifully having that flat back to them.
Yeah, definitely. What's lovely about that is we've got the big dramatic sizes, and then we've got the smaller sizes there for you as well. We then got for you your flat-bottomed pearls. 2 strands, same size. Then we've got for you your Baroque smaller pearls and your rice bead pearls. So let me tell you what you're getting here. You are getting all of these, so 38 centimeters of the 5x4 Baroques. You are then getting 30 centimeters of the 7x5 drops. You're getting 30 centimeters of the rondelles ×2. Of course, you're also then getting the center drilled massive Baroques. They're 9x10 to 9x12 mil in the 38 centimeter strand. And you're getting the center drilled buttons as well. So you are getting a huge amount of pearls. Now, shoulda, woulda, coulda at $39.95. For the last of stock, we are not stopping there tonight. You're all on the phone lines and on the website ready to check out. That is last of stock on your screen. $29.95. 0800 644 655. We are now under £30. Under £30 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands of immense pearls. Isn't that an outstanding price point?
That's $4.99 a strand.
$4.99 for the massive pearls, never in a million years.
That's a luxury size, and it's a full length strand.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So you're looking at under £5 per strand, 6 strands, all absolutely genuine, organic, freshwater cultured pearls. They are an amazing deal, aren't they? The price is crazy, Michelle. I agree with you. What? The price is crazy, she says. Yes, Michelle, I totally agree with you. So you should have been looking at £40 at $39.95. You're now looking at under 30 at $29.95. We've got the last 16 left. So many of you there. This is last of stock. We had 24 bundles, and that was it. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655. Add that to your order if you've already bought with us today, of course. Under £3 the entire day's shipping and handling charge, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $29.99. So many of you there. I've got a huge amount of you who haven't yet checked out. You're going to need to do that as quickly as you possibly can. $2.95. Postage and packaging for the entire day. And if you get these pearls home and the secondary tones of turquoise and pinks and purples and greens that are really beautifully subtle underneath those stunning classic creams don't float your boat, you send them back to us, no questions asked at all. All of these pearls, every one organic, every single one a real deal pearl at under £30. But you do need to check out. There's a huge amount of you that haven't yet checked out. We only had 24 strands, and it's 24 bundles, I should say. That was it. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Well done. Well done. Say again, darling. Yeah, of course we can. Stay with pearls. These, there are so many on the strand. Look at this. There's so much here. Oh my goodness. I mean, per centimetre, you can only imagine how many there are absolutely jam-packed on this strand. They make the most beautiful sound. Really have such a lovely sound. Can you hear them?
Can.
They have such a great sound to them. Love these.
Makes me think of the ocean, but somewhere lovely like Hawaii.
They remind me of cream rose petals. You know, just if you were to scatter them, if somebody was not that I'm not saying don't scatter these at a wedding. Good gracious me, but I am saying, but you know, it's that the shape of them. It's got that rose petal shape to them, isn't it?
It really has. Very romantic.
All the real deal. Center drilled freshwater cultured pearl fancy discs. $49.95 is the price that you should be looking at for these. We are taking that price lower tonight. Last of stock deals for you. Pre-birthday deals. All the way, not birthday pre-deals. That is incorrect. I am the grammar police. 0800 644 655. $36.95 at clearance for you. For the flying out the door. absolutely flying. I am not surprised. They are gorgeous. Make sure that you are checking out on those. We've got less than 6 available, and there's 5 of you waiting to check out still. Huge good luck. 15 of you now still not checked out your baskets. Wow, we've all pressed your number 1 buttons and you're waiting. Good luck, good luck, good luck. That is flying out the door. Hold those lines. Amazing. They're lovely. Okay, rondelles, my lovely. At the end of this hour, I don't think I've showed off our star by yet, shall I? At 9 o'clock, shall I show off our nuggets? Let me show you let's show off our nuggets. Here we go. It's coming up for us at 9 o'clock. Labradorite, turquoise, pearls and fluorite. Bundle. Big deal coming your way in less than 20 minutes time.
That's a bit mermaidy.
Definitely. I'll tell you what, there's some amazing, that's not just labradorescence, the schiller in that labradorite's mesmerising. Ooh, that's all coming up at 9 o'clock. Now, this. Rondelle Tanzanite. Now, you've got 3 to 5 millimeters, 3 to 5 millimeters on that, and again, thinking about single location only strand. 18 centimeter strand, 3x2 to 5x2, and 50 carats of tanzanite for under £12.
Amazing.
When did we last see prices like that anywhere near tanzanite? It's a bonkers deal for you because we are last of stock. And again, thinking about you're getting those real soft pastels, you're getting a little bit of the grey blues coming through here as well, which is more akin to the kind of natural tone that we'd see coming out of the ground before the heat treatment. All there for you at $11.95. In one of our most popular and traditional strands in the design of the faceted rondelle that you will ever be able to get your hands on. It really is a treat and a half to be able to work with those strands. Very less of stock on those. Make sure that you're checking out if you've got anything in your baskets this evening, remembering that everything is less of stock. If you're watching on the repeat show, please do give it a go by calling in and speaking to the call centre or seeing if anybody's dropped it out of their basket, changed their mind. But please do make sure that you are checking out as soon as you can. Let's do some pliers. Lots of stock on these. These flew out the door the other night. Absolutely flew. They were brand new in. Chisel-nosed pliers. Now, what's lovely is it's the Xuron brand. So the handle is really ergonomic. It's got a lovely smooth feel to it. It feels very comfortable in the hand, of course, as well. And very durable. It's got the, and I'll just show you there. You can just see. I think you can. Hang on, let me just show you this. You can see. It's got that spring back there. And, of course, your chisel nose pliers. Let me just show you. Can you see? They close perfectly. Totally and utterly flush. Now, chisel nose pliers, we don't often see them.
You really
in
don't.
a live show, do we?
No, I can't say that I've ever seen them on a live show
Well,
before.
we get our chain nose, we get our round nose, but we very rarely see the chisel nose. And we very rarely see the Xuron brand as well.
They're fantastic for getting into your really tight nooks and crannies, aren't they?
Tight nooks and crannies.
In your wire work,
in
obviously.
Your jewellery. Only in your jewellery. $14.95. You would not want to use these in any other sorts of nooks and crannies, I can tell you now. That would pinch. Make your eyes water, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. A bit like that apatite.
Oh, too many jokes and not enough time.
So
Lots
if you
of stuff
are
on these.
looking to get to further your levels of wire
Yeah.
working, I thoroughly recommend these because you can get really inside the more delicate designs. If you wish to post-operatively apply a little bit of fixing to some
Yeah.
wire work and you need to kind of get quite tight inside where it's already finished,
Yes.
just to kind of edit or,
Yeah.
or perhaps a little bit of wire has come uncalled, these are absolutely fantastic.
Well, these get right, especially I think I've seen them being used with some really, really delicate rosary linking.
Yes.
And the quality, just being able to use them at the very, very end, snipping as close as you can to the smallest rondelles.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing about it, isn't it? If you've got a 1 mil rondelle, in a rosary link, it might be just adding that little pop of detail, having these, and that's how I think I saw it with Deb Rudge actually, getting as close as you can into that wire work.
Definitely, especially with the rosary linking where you need to wrap that loop so that it's not going to catch on clothing or skin or
Yeah.
hair. So getting into a very fine situation like that, absolutely spot on.
They are the last of stock on these, $14.95. The very, very, very last few pairs that we have for you in our warehouse. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. They are very, very hard wearing as well. I do remember, I think Debs was saying, do make sure that you are just using them for that. Don't be tempted to use them for something else, because of course that flush setting is all important. You want that flush setting. You don't want that warping. $14.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Right, next. These are cracking. I love these. Look at the quality on these. Now, we had a similar setup on a strand earlier with Tourmaline. Look at these beautiful collection of peridots. $18-centimetre strand of lime green lusciousness. 40 carats, all natural, all unenhanced, faceted, and just bursting with colour, aren't they? One of the most uplifting colours.
It is, it's citrus. Loving those. Yeah, really bright and beautiful.
I do think of a very traditional G&T when I see these, because I just think, squeeze a line there.
No, mojito every
Little
time.
mojito. A mojito works as well, definitely. It is a, look at that, glow, intensity, vibrancy, vividness, and it's all natural and just brings itself to the table.
The way it
40
shines on your
carats.
skin is impeccable.
Isn't it? Glows.
Absolutely, yeah.
All natural, all unenhanced. Graduation from 4x3 to 8x5, 18-centimetre strand, incredible intensity of colour, all natural from, of course, the Manchurian province in China, 40 carats. I love those clusters. They're graduated in size. You've got the largest ones there in the centre drop. So rare to get those big looks in this beautiful gem. Look at that. Literally alive with colour. 0800 644 655. Amazing price. Absolutely astonishing. Do your research and see what your high quality peridot jewellery goes for, because these have got that element of clarity, quality and amazing intensity of colour. All natural, no enhancement, no coating, no heat treatment. Absolutely glorious. Look at that reflection on the skin.
That's amazing. I never used to like peridot until I found Jewellery Maker peridot, because the type of gemstones that I was used to seeing was the sort of more olivey,
Yes.
more brown,
Yeah.
more dirty, more dull and sleepy. But this is far from sleepy.
No, it's
like-
wide awake, isn't it?
It's had
It
4
is.
espressos
Yeah.
and it's popped out of bed and it's ready to go.
It has had 4 espressos. I like. It's had 4 espressos. And it's on its way, and a little shot of guarana as well.
I should think so too, yes.
$14.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on this. Well done, last of stock. Labradorite ovals coming your way next.
Ooh.
Now, normally if you hear the words sort of, Labradorite ovals, you imagine some of our very, very large ovals on a strand. These are actually centre drilled on the strand and really delicate. Look at the surface though. These really, really... Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just make sure you can see that lavender essence. £5 by £4, £9 by... Pardon? Under £5? Amazing! Graduated and enhanced natural labradorite that is coming to you at £3.95. Now that does not happen often. Look at that. Look at the labrador essence. You can see it when it's reflect that. It looks great, doesn't it? Really love that. Even in the smallest sort of moments from Madagascar, we do get some fantastic phenomena, don't we?
Certainly do, yes. I love the body colour of this particular strand. It's gorgeous.
It's like a soft storm grey.
It is. I kind of think of it as a star field, you know, because you have semi-translucency in places.
Yeah, you do, definitely.
And then you get that amazing peacock glow coming through.
But you also get to see the little congregations of the iron and the copper, sort of minuscule, sort of invisible to the naked eye, but because they're kind of congregations of those inclusions in there, you get to, it is like a star field, isn't it?
That's one of the many things I love about labradorite is that the different locations, different mines will bring you just slightly subtly different involvements in the stone, and I always feel involved with labradorite. It just draws me in every time.
It is an eye catcher. It is as well. A bit of a soul catcher as well, if I'm being honest with you. Catherine, Susan, Josephine, Karen, Roseanne, Karen, Anne-Marie, Teresa, Alexis, Anonymous Collectors. Well done indeed to you. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Lots and lots and lots of you checking out on that one. I'm not surprised. Multi-buying is the word I was looking for on that one. Faceted rondelles. Have a look. Here we go. Emeralds. $25 carats of genuine graduated emeralds. 2 by 1 to 4 by 2 millimeters. 20 centimeter strand. You've got real Brazilian emeralds at the most ridiculous of prices. You've got the real forest greens. You've got the mint greens, you've got the forest greens, you've got the landscape greens, you've got these beautiful, beautiful moments that without a doubt reflect the landscape. Itabira in Brazil was rich and luscious and had the most beautiful, beautiful landscape to it. This reflects that. In the 1980s, of course, it was mined for it. That area is now being replenished environmentally as well, which is really, really important. 25 carats of emerald, all genuine for you. Rich forest greens, $5.95. I did say it was going to go to an amazing price point. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on that. Just a little bit of emerald for May's birthstone, of course, this month's birthstone, in a piece of jewellery created to mark that wonderful birthday.
Absolutely fantastic, and that for me is an any gender strand as well. You've got lots of different tones from which you can choose, but I like them all mixed up together. It is like a forest with dappled sunlight.
Yeah, it is, definitely. And it does reflect that, the Itabira area. It really, really does. The Itabira area, just before the 1980s, was very, very luscious, reflecting that kind of rainforest environment. It is being replenished. That's what's really important about Itabira, of course, and that vast area in Brazil. That it, since 2010, it's sort of regenerating that area environmentally, which I think is so important when it comes to your ethical sourcing of your gemstones. $5.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. Please do. Well done. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. And just to be able to offer emerald, I think, if your USP is birthstone jewellery, to be able to offer emerald And real emerald, not a quartz that is coated. An authentic real emerald, I think is brilliant. $5.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on that one. Almost available for you will be our labradorite, our fluorite, our turquoise and our pearl bundle, last of stock. Quantity-wise, there are 30 bundles and that is your lot. 30 bundles. Okay, next. To take us up to 9 o'clock. Can we do the faceted peridot? Now we had a strand just like this in garnet, and it was some of the best that I had ever seen, and it flew out of the door, absolutely flew out the door. We've had microfaceted topaz, microfaceted quartz, microfaceted black spinel. This is the moment of the microfaceted peridot. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Oh, be still my beating heart. That is lush.
Absolutely glorious. I've just literally picked up 2 strands very similar, if not the same. I don't know if it's the same one or not.
Well, we've got the last 54 strands. That's
love it.
That is glorious.
It's astonishing, really beautiful.
I think the sparkle, and I've not seen, don't get me wrong, I know that it's, because they're smaller, they're not as intense a colour as you see from China. This is Brazilian peridot. So this is, this again, the sparkle and the tone here.
It's a beautiful even tone along the strand as well, isn't it? All those little windows of
Oh
light.
my good gracious me. Just for the microfaceting alone, bananas price point. 0800 644 655.
Approximately 200 on a strand if they're 2 millimetre.
They are a 2 mil. We've got a
centimetre.
40 centimetre strand. They are beautiful, aren't they?
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, I would get this home, and if for under £10, that sparkle, that natural beauty from Brazil does not light up your life in being able to use this, that is glorious. Look at that.
Make a beautiful little trilogy ring, wouldn't it?
Oh, wouldn't it just?
How many trilogy rings can you make?
So many of those. It is beautiful. I love the colour of this. And the sparkle is beautiful. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on those. They are the very, 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 very last of stock. Amazing hour of last of stock gemstones for you. And of course, we are going to finish that in a matter of moments on the other side of this when we bring you a last chance bundle, 30 opportunities to get your hands on labradorite, fluorite, and of course your turquoise and your pearls. 30 chances on the other side of this.
Hello Jewellery Makers, please join us on the 4th of May. We've got 8 days of fantastic deals. We've got amazing DVDs, we've got fantastic kits and unbelievable jewellery deals. So please join us the 4th of May for 8 fantastic days here at Jewellery Maker.
Happy birthday!
Tune in for our Super CB Day this Saturday. We'll be launching a brand new beading book, The Art of Bead Weaving by Jane Locke. This book is packed full of design ideas, techniques, projects, and much more. This book gives you a comprehensive guide through different types of seed beads, sizes and shapes, finding options, and tools available to use to make exquisite beaded jewellery. To get your copy, tune in this Saturday at 10 a.m. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Jewellery Maker are excited to bring you the launch of Link Beads. Not only is this a UK exclusive, but a world exclusive, and you could be one of the first people to own these beautiful beads. Link beads are 2-hole glass beads with the threading hole located at each end of the bead. Made in the Czech Republic by G&B Beads, who are a leader in the glass bead industry. Their main emphasis is on development of new shapes, colour combinations, and priding themselves on the quality of their beads. We're privileged to be bringing the Link bead to Jewellery Maker, so make sure you're watching on the 5th of May for the launch.
Hello, welcome back. Lovely to have your company for the late show. It's all over to Gem this hour in about half an hour's time. Sparkle, all the sparkle. We have got some uber sparkly moments. Have a look at these. These are all coming your way. The Swarovskis that we've got coming up for you are the black diamond colour Swarovskis that are coming your way.
And so many.
So many. Look at all the jewellery. This is a crazy amount of jewellery. Honestly, literally, keep coming out from that and look at all the jewellery. Look at all the jewellery. We've got a fantastic amount of Swarovski coming your way in about half an hour's time with Gem. But first, bundle. So we have multiple moments of your labradorite on this strand here. Oh, wowzers.
Delightful, isn't it?
So we've got a lovely long strand of your labradorite. Bear with me, I'm just going to have to swap hands over because I haven't made a point of turning around the iPad for the info. So just, I know you can't get the stuff, can you? These are 170 carats of labradorite medium nuggets, 8 by 7 to 15 by 12 mil on a 38 centimetre strand. 150 carats Tibetan turquoise plain medium nuggets on an 84 centimetre strand. Fluorite small nuggets, 320 carats at 80 centimetres, and then freshwater pearl nuggets at 40 centimetre strands. So really substantial length strands coming through here as well.
Oh, they certainly are.
Loving a little bit of pearl and turquoise together. Not sort of thought about that combo before.
Oh, it's stunning together.
That works really nicely, doesn't it?
Pearl and turquoise, pearl and Larimar. Spot on.
Very, very nice. We've got 30 bundles. 30 bundles, that is it. Now, what I love about the fluorite, it's like a frosted fluorite. It hasn't had that full-on polish. It's got that almost semi-translucency. It's nice,
exactly
isn't it?
What struck me at approximately the same time, I think. It's like you say, it's semi-matte. It's polished, but it's not super shiny.
There should definitely be a song on that. 0800 644 655. We had 30 bundles. Now, bearing in mind, you are getting genuine turquoise. You are getting, I love that this design is from our Jewellery Maker collection, as it says on the bottom of the screen. It's a bundle for you. Last of stock nuggets, turquoise, fluorite, pearls and labradorite. So you're getting your fluorite from China, you're getting your turquoise, of course, USA, you're getting your Chinese freshwater cultured pearls, and you're getting your Madagascan beautiful labradorite. Now, unfortunately, there were just enough in the warehouse to create 30 bundles, and that was it. And you are going to want to be on those phone lines for this one. You really are. I don't know whether you're seeing the labradorescence that myself and Gem are seeing in the studio on this strand, but it is cracking quality, even in the smallest of nuggets. Now, the majority of these as well are top drilled, and they kind of tessellate along the strand, but that one in particular keeps catching my eye all the time. Beautiful. And this one here.
Can't
Some
take my
really
eyes off.
Powerful labradorescent moments on this strand.
But it's not just your baby blues and your midnight blues. You've got some real golden tones in there as well. And there's a lovely rainbow in a couple of pieces I'm looking at as well. Almost sort of spectralite-y.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I would agree with you there. Just wondering whether that is translating. Oh, there we go, there we go. A little bit of light and then you get to see what we're seeing in the studio. So 30 bundles only. Please don't miss out on this. The price is absolutely outstanding. So you've got a double length strand fluorite, double length strand on the turquoise, you've got 40 centimetres of pearls, and then you've got on your labradorite, you've got a 38 centimetre strand. Some really amazing moments. The price on your screen for all these strands is only $14.99. Oh, 95 even, I should say. $14.95.
That's fantastic.
It's great, isn't it? Love all those tones in the fluorite.
Every
Really
strand
lovely.
has got something to offer, hasn't it? But they do also work together beautifully. I would be inclined to make pieces with individual gems from the bundle,
Yeah.
and then something that combined them. Certainly, the turquoise and the pearl together
Yeah,
work
I've not
stunningly.
thought about pearl and turquoise together, but it really works.
It does.
Really, really works.
And also, there's some real sort of rainbow tone in the pearlescence. So I'd also put the pearls with the fluorite as well, because you get a full rainbow in a fluorite.
Yeah, there is some really lovely. What I love about the fluorite strand is we're getting to see the sort of the London blue colour, the teal green colour, the mint green, the pinks, the purples, and we're getting a chance to see some zebra sort of banding in there as well, which is really, really nice, even in the smaller pieces. $14.95 on your screen, some outstanding labradorite. I really hope that you are getting a chance to see some of those moments of the labradorescence like we are seeing them in the studio, because they are cracking. Loads of them in baskets, collected in Worcester, Philippa, Deborah, Sharon, Jill, Rio, Leslie, Janetta, Catherine, Gertrude, Esther, Sandra, Janet, John, Anne, Wanda, Paula, collected on the Outer Hebrides, Alexis, well done indeed to you, and then, oh, loads of you there. They are the last of stock. Everybody on the phone lines, please do hold those lines. We'll be getting to you as soon as we possibly can. They are cracking. Love, love, love those.
Lovely combination as well.
Really, I haven't seen a piece of jewellery with pearls and turquoise together. I'd like to see those. If you get a chance to post your creation on our Facebook page, love to see that. Really, really would. Lovely stuff. Pearls and turquoise. Would not have put those two together. Lovely. Really like that.
Juxtaposition, I think, because of the difference texturally. And also you've got sort of quite nuggety pearls there. They're going to work really well with this sort of slices.
Yes, they are.
Of the turquoise. It's just a gorgeous collection.
And the pocket of colour that you get even from one of those turquoises is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hold the lines. Stay where you are. Well done. Well done. Okay, so I have got some last of stock seed beads. Let's do those. Okay, so we've got champagne seed beads, last of stock on these. These are the Duracoat matte finish in the champagne seed beads in a size 11O. You've got a 24-gram tube, last of stock on these. Now these, if you are looking to work in sort of different mediums, just to let you know, we have got a section of last of stock seed beads coming up for you in this next section before we join Gem for our fantastic Swarovski creations. But again, we've got some sew-on Swarovskis coming up for you in the kit, that if you were looking to seed bead around, these would pick up the golden colours in the Aurora Borealis on those sew-on Swarovskis. 0800 644 655. I'm just going to take that out of the pot for you so you can see. There we go.
That's a good balance.
It's like a biscuit colour, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's not quite I don't know whether that's because of the matte finish.
But it's not any biscuit.
No, it isn't.
It's one of those biscuits.
It's one of those biscuits.
Special.
Yeah. Do you know, it's every weekend at the moment I'm filming in North Wales, and in the hotel room every weekend they leave those biscuits by the kettle, 4 of them, and I was thinking I'm just literally, I can't help myself and I have to eat them. So after the 3rd weekend, I thought to myself, I really should check and see how many calories. There's only 38 calories in 2 of them.
That's not bad, is it?
It's amazing. I was like, I'll have more of those.
We can manage that.
We can indeed. Don't just need to rub them in my thighs, because that's not just where they're going. Anywho, Right.
Don't rub biscuits in your thighs.
Well,
It's a waste of biscuits.
sometimes you have to pay for that. We're moving on to cranberry gold luster.
Ooh.
Okie dokie, got them.
Ooh. Now, they're not any cranberries, either.
No. They've almost got an aurora borealis to them, haven't they?
Those
That's
are
the gold
delightful.
luster Mayuki cranberry. Size 15, final 25 tubes for these. Make sure that you are checking. Look, there's some hints there of blueberry colour amongst those cranberries as well. Lovely.
Fruity.
Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. £4.95. Last of stock. The last 25 tubes that you've got. It's an 8.2 gram tube in your size 15 O's, and they are the very, very last of stock. £4.95. We've got the last 25 tubes. That is it. Gorgeous colour. Really intense.
It's beautiful.
So that's the gold luster on your seed beads. Are you much of a seed beader?
I have used them a couple of times. It's not my forte.
No, you're
Because seeing things is a bit of an issue for me.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, they are itty bitty, aren't they? They are little, but I guess, I suppose a lot of our seed beaders are used to working with them now.
And you can always get the little third hand with the magnifying glass
Yes,
if you
that's
need
true.
to.
That is true.
You don't have to just use them in designs that you're sewing onto a felt backing. You can use them in wire work to enhance your lines.
I'm just thinking glue, throw them on, let it stick. I can't sew for toffee, so, you know. Yeah.
You could pour them into some resin, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. I just think the colours on them are amazing.
When I was a
Absolutely
kid,
amazing.
Mum used to make jelly and she'd pop it in the fridge on an angle and let one layer set and then put it in the fridge on another angle with different colour.
Oh, okay.
So you could do that with your resin. You could have almost slices.
At Christmas, I went into Next at Christmas, and they had a Perspex clear bauble, and it was jam-packed, just full of seed beads of all different colours. They did have some sort of colour coordinated ones, but literally it was just just tubes and tubes of your seed beads thrown in there.
Wow.
I know.
Can you imagine if your cat gets hold of that?
Oh, good gosh. Don't let that scatter. Hey, these are bright. Look at these. These are your orange. Now, these are opaque orange size 15 O's in an 8 gram tube. Oh, 0800 644 655. Size 15. Now, down the camera lens, they've got a little bit of a redder tone to them, but in the studio, they are pure orange, aren't they?
It's the epitome of orange. It's vibrant. Yeah. It's not as heated, I suppose.
$3.95 for the last of stock tube there for you for your size 15 O's. 15 O's, 8.2 gram tube, $3.95. But do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Under £3 the entire day shipping and handling.
They're fab, aren't they?
Yeah, really bright. They're quite a tribal colour, does that make sense?
It totally does, yeah. If you were going to combine them with some reds, some ochres, it would be that kind of desert, tribal, almost Moroccan kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. They almost give you the sort of the colour of the spice markets, some Moroccan spice markets anyway, don't they? Lovely colours. $3.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out on those for the last of stock, please. Then we're going to move on to, say that again, my darling. Capri blue, yeah. Now, these are the drops, aren't they? Capri blue drops. Okay. So these are the matte transparent Mayuki drop in the Capri blue. You've got a 25 gram tube on a 3.4 millimeter drop. So they're like little pear drop. I'm just going to grab one of the tweezers just in case you haven't seen these. And just so that you can get a chance to see that little drop. So the drill hole goes through the very, very top here. And if I just show you, thank you, sweetheart, very much. Gem's just given me a little bit of beading thread to poke through there for you. Oh, hang on a minute, I'm in the dark there. There we are. Just so that you can see. So it's like one of our little irregular drops almost, but in the blue capri bead. But the thing about them is that they won't be irregular. They will have uniformity, of course, because they are a Miyuki drop. So, 25-gram tube, 3.4 mil, transparent capri blue, beautiful intense colour. And the very, very last of stock on these, 0800 644 655. $2.95.
That's a lot of beads, isn't it?
Isn't
25
it?
grams. The thing with the matte transparent, no matter what colour it comes in, they have a real glow about them.
Yeah, they
You
do,
can see
don't
it
they?
recording as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really
Intense,
glows.
isn't it?
And if you stack them on a strand really tightly, they back to back and nestle, so that you get this kind of an up and down kind of snake effect.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
They have, I've got to say, that matte effect has got such a gorgeous glow. Very, very last of stock on those. Some like really purple ones. These ones. Oh, green purple. Okay. Then I'm going to say it's probably these.
Yes, I would say
Size 50
wholeheartedly.
nose, purple greens. I think so. These are your purple iris matte greens. In a size 15-0. Oh, sorry, I said 15-0. They're an 11, are they? Oh, yeah, they are. Are they? Hang on. I'm comparing. Yes, they are. They are indeed. They are. So in a size 11-0, I do apologise. That's the final 24 tubes for you. They have that mystic topaz colour about them, don't they? That mystic green topaz, the blend of those peacock tones, amazing.
That's perfect. Really beautiful tonal agreement. Those two tones together, I think, just works wonderfully.
Yeah, they are gorgeous, aren't they? $5.95. That's the matte green purple iris as well. I know a lot of you love the iris effect that you get in these. $5.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out. They are the very, very, very last of stock on these for you. Yeah, I've got those. They're a slightly larger one, I think, aren't they? And the 8. The 8-0 for you.
Oh, I like those.
In the dark bronze. They're nice, aren't they? This is the dark bronze in the 8-0. Very last of stock. All of the tubes that you've seen, if they're still on the website, make sure you're checking out because they are the very, very, very last of stock. So you've got the matte metallic dark bronze sea bead in the size 8-0. I have seen designs working their magic in this size Miyuki. I think it's a definite staple. That beautiful metallic tone would give such a gorgeous... I can see the fluidity in that piece of jewellery already.
Definitely.
Using all that metallic lustre.
And it's a wonderful size as well, because if you're not a seed beader, then those are really useful to use in your standard jewellery designs. It's a gorgeous colour. I'd try that with gold wire as well as antique bronze wire and findings.
Gorgeous, wouldn't it? Definitely. It's $4.95 for the last of stock on those. $4.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. A few more last of stocks to bring you. Let's bring you the bundle. Oops, hang on. Oop! I didn't swear. I was really good. Oh, I was doing so well. Do you know what? Every time
Just imagine there's a few more in the pot and it'll be fine.
I know.
Okay, it'll be fine.
Oh.
Do you want me to go that side and start kind of
It's all right.
them all up?
Ben's hanging his head in shame and coming around to help anyway, aren't you? But have you got a funnel?
I'm looking for some paper.
Some paper?
Bit of paper. Hang on.
Okay, chick.
We'll use this.
We're going to use it like we do in school with the glitter. Oh, you're using a book.
A book.
Crikey, O'Reilly. All right then, mate. There we go.
Well, that's
They're all
great
there.
because it's got a built-in kind of fold to funnel them, I suppose.
I've just tipped all
He's
the
a bit
seed
smart,
beads.
isn't he,
I
that
know.
Ben?
It's like he's done it before.
It could possibly have happened.
You will get a full complement of beads. Oh, I hear the scattering.
There's no scattering.
You can definitely hear the scattering. Anyway, we have got, you will get the full complement of seed beads, I promise. There we go. There it is. There it is. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. So we've got four colourways, not 3 colourways for you. We've got 4 colourways. Oh, you're big and you're good. Thanks, mate.
Genius.
Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Bundle for you on your last of stock seed beads. We was going so well. It was like, you know, we'll edit that bit out. It's seamless. Seamless. We've got for you Under the Sea. There's a title of a song there somewhere from Disney. We've got for you your galvanized sea foam, your delicate matte opaque royal blue, your delicate matte transparent blue zircon, and then you've got your semi-matte leaf green. And they are gorgeous. Please do make sure. I know that the sea foam is one of guest designer Joe's favourite colours in the seed beads, but I have to say, when they're combined with these are cracking colours, aren't they?
They are gorgeous. I can almost see an under-ocean
scene. Definitely.
Seed beaded.
Yeah, beautiful oceanic colours here. So you've got the galvanised seafoam seed bead in a size 11, you've got the delicate matte opaque royal blue in the 11, you've then got your beautiful blue zircon transparent in the size 11, as well as the semi-matte leaf green in the size 11. So they're all size 11 delicas, and of course my Yuki size 11s. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. You've got 4 tubes here for you. And you're getting 24 grams, 23 grams, 7.2, 7.2, and a 20 grams. So $14.95 on your screen. $14.95. £3.74 per tube. Lovely. And that's for the sea foam and for the sea leaf green. I know that you can see that little sort of glow fleck coming through there, but look at that.
It's the hints of red that I adore about these.
Aren't they amazing?
So if you were to take that tube away from the others, it would be quite festive.
Yeah, it would actually. That's a good point. When it was standalone.
Just standing alone, it would be very festive.
Yes, you'd
still have your oceanic tones.
Yeah, definitely.
Mind you, you've got enough in that massive tube there to be part of your oceanic collection and part of your festive collection.
And for those of you, of course, who do work on masterpiece sort of CB creations, I would imagine already, you are looking towards having your pieces prepped and ready for the Christmas market. Surely,
always.
Because of the amount of time and the labour of love and how time-consuming it all is in putting it all together.
It does take a very long time.
$14.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out. Confirming as soon as you can, they are the very, very last of stock on that bundle. Hold those lines. Right, next we've got... yes, let's do that. Is that still here? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yeah, this is really, really good. This is really, really good. Now, we had some great rondelles earlier. They were impressive. This is kind of on another level. Again, if I'm being honest with you, it is beautiful. Have a look at this.
It's exceptional.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? Oops.
Hits of sort of red and pink, and then the background of lilac as well as those sunsets.
It is, and they are so diaphanous. They are so translucent. Almost transparent. They give the illusion of jelly opal. Mintabi jelly opal, Australian, but with play of colour that you just don't get. In my mind, Ethiopia produces the best play of colour I've ever seen in opal. It's astonishing. I didn't really appreciate opal until I saw and fell in love with kind of Ethiopian opal. It is mesmerising. So just to show you, just this one alone, the larger one here, and I don't know if you're seeing what we're seeing here in the studio, with these amazing colours that are just lifting out of these. They are electric in their colour.
It's like a sci-fi movie.
Isn't it? Neon greens, rivers of red, ultraviolet glow, everything you want in those symmetrical spheres dispersing the light, or diffracting the light, we should say. 25 carats. Now, it's a high-end strand. You should be looking at least the £80 mark for this strand. you're actually going to get an absolute steal. 0800 644 655. We're at $59.95 on your screen for the real deal. Aren't they cracking?
Absolutely stunning.
Aren't they cracking?
Utterly beautiful.
They really are. This launched at £90, $89.95, and quite rightly so. If you were to restrand just one layer of this double strand necklace with your spaces in between and pop a beautiful high-end clasp on that, can you imagine what you could command for it?
It would be multiple three figures, sort of £500–600, I would think.
Oh, easily. Can you imagine the price on the valuation that would come back on that as well? It is the last of stock. Hold those lines. They're mesmerising.
They're
absolutely mesmerising.
stunning.
We're over to you next, my lovely. Once I've taken everybody through what they're getting in their kits, let's have a look at all the jewellery. Shall we? There is an immense amount of gorgeous jewellery. Dramatic, subtle, classic, contemporary, beautifully intricate, stunningly simple.
I had fun.
I can tell. I can tell. So many different gorgeous techniques. First and foremost, which one will you be showing us, my lovely? What's the plan on the demo?
What I wanted to talk about was the sew-on collection and techniques of how you can use them. So not necessarily a full piece of jewellery, but ways in which you can utilise them within your jewellery making.
Beautiful. All right, then, let's take you through that sew-on part as well, then, for the kit. So, this is the crystal drop collection. These are the Aurora Borealis crystal drops. Now, I don't want to tilt this too far down.
It is beautifully laid out. I've got to say that really
and
appeals
not a bit of
to
glow
me.
in sight.
I know.
So, we've got 16 pieces of your Swarovski sew-on drops, and they come in different sizes. So, we've got a 28 by 17, a 12 by 17, and an 18 by 10.5 on the sew-on drops. Have a look. You've got your double drilled. So again, just to sort of go through with you, you've got the Aurora Borealis. You can see the Aurora Borealis is at the bottom here and running through the centre. And then we've got just the crystal. So you've got the crystal Aurora Borealis, which is why you're seeing those beautiful northern light colours. And then you've got the normal clear crystal. I say normal clear crystal. It's what you'd expect to see in your Swarovski animal carvings made out of that crystal. So the prism and the light and the rainbow that comes out of them is amazing. So they haven't got a coating on them as the Aurora Borealis have. So just to reiterate, you're getting 28 by 17 on the larger sizes. Then you've got the medium ones in just the plain crystal. So the larger, you've got 4 of the larger sizes, 2 in the Aurora Borealis, 2 in the crystal. Then you've got 6 in the medium, which is the 18 by 10.5. And then you've got the Aurora Borealis in the smaller ones, 12 by 7. Okay, so they've got a double drill, all of them have, and we're going to be focusing with Gem in the demo on how you can capture these in a way with the designs that she's created. So, price for your Swarovski sew-on drops, $29.95. I would imagine that just for one piece of jewellery containing a Swarovski element, I would imagine you could get that money back tenfold. I have seen Swarovski elements in jewellery in small jewellers in France for double that price for a tiny, tiny size. So that is your Swarovski element for the sew-on drops for the Aurora Borealis and the crystal. We've then got the black diamond colour element in the bicones, and there's a ton of bicones here. Oh my goodness. So we're getting 3 packs of the large size 8mm black diamond Swarovskis. The 3 packs of those 8mm Really substantial, aren't they?
And you can utilise those in exactly the same way as we did in the demo in the 7 o'clock hour.
In the 7 at 7:30. Yeah, definitely. We've then got 3 packs of the 4mm and the 3mm as well. So there's your 4mm, and then I'll just tilt that up for you on the 3mm. So in total here, you are getting well over, let's just work this out. So at the 8mm, you are getting here, because can I just double check, is there definitely 3 packs of the 8mm in the kit? Can you just double check? Because on my breakdown I've only got 2, but I just want to double check with you if that's all right, my lovelies. Definitely 3. Okay, so 3 of everything. Lovely. 3 8mm, 3 4mm, and 3 of the 3mm. Now, in all of those, you're getting over 400. Over 400 bicones. I know. It's an immense amount.
It's just huge, absolutely huge quantity of Swarovski.
Over 400 of them for $39.95 on your screen. Oh, my goodness me. To die for sparkle as well. So the sew-on drops and the Swarovski's there forming. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at that for a recording.
Something I particularly love about this colourway is you get sort of an almost greeny behind colour to it. Which is something that I've seen in black diamonds as well.
Yes.
So it's lovely that that's kind of carried through to the Swarovski colour of the same name.
That is lovely, isn't it?
It is.
Really, really nice.
With the sew-on pieces, they are foil backed, so if you want to use them I
didn't want to pick them up because obviously we get fingerprints all over them.
Yeah,
but
you'll see fingerprints on them
I will
as well,
just pick that up for you and show you the reverse.
But this means that you can use them in your cerulean designs as well as in your kind of felt backing, your soutache.
Yeah.
If you want to seed bead around them, the shibori as well. They're sort of relatively safe to glue with as well.
Yeah.
So
we'll be hot fixing those to things, I can tell you now.
You could indeed hot fix your way. There's plenty to work with.
Right, my darling, over to you. What are you going to show us today?
2 basic techniques of utilising your sew-on drops. One with wire, and one utilising fairly standard beading material, so the beading thread and the crimps.
Okay.
And just to show you how you can use them as a single hole, or you can chain them together if you so desire. Now, because Swarovski is a type of glass, my encouragement would be to not put too much weight on the bottom hole. So what I've done is I've come up with a technique where the wire continues in through one hole, out through the other hole, and therefore the weight of anything dropping off the very bottom piece is semi-borne by that wire as much as it is by the crystal, because we don't want to stress our Swarovski crystals in any way.
So which one are we looking at?
Well, the piece that's closest to me is utilising this technique, and that's kind of double dropped with a wire that goes behind.
Yeah.
So I will show you a piece that I've semi-prepared, and then I will show you how to achieve that as well, if that's okay.
Gorgeous.
So this is what I've worked on so far, which is just a little piece, and I've done a wrapped loop for the top, and then we've got the wire coming through underneath and then back through the front to continue. So you could chain them all together and make a wire bangle with your Swarovski, with the most of the face being on show, or you could make them into a pendant and so hang in this orientation, and then the weight is semi-borne, as I say, with the wire that runs through the piece. It just adds to the security and solidity of your designs. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do now. So if I can just flip that over for now, I don't want to move that too quickly. Wonderful, thank you very much. So I'm utilising here some 0.8mm gauge wire, which moves very nicely through the holes in these pieces. And the first thing that I'm going to do is to create the top section. So I'm going to come behind the crystal and pop a length of wire through that hole. And I'm going to give myself probably about 3 to 4 inches of spare just there. And I'm going to pop a little bend down on the back, and I'll just show you that from above as well, so you can see that that's just going to sit flat. I'm not doing anything else with it at the moment. I just want to get that into position. What I'm then going to do is grip quite firmly to hold that wire centralised on the back of the foil, And then I'm just going to draw very carefully and respectfully, just going to put a bit of warmth into the wire to just precondition that and make it super flexible, and draw that around to give a nice smooth shape. Once I've got that little smooth loop, I want to come in with a pair of pliers. The chisel nose pliers would have been quite nice, but I'm going to use my bent chain nose pliers to grab hold of that and give myself a nice smooth upright line. Now this continues in the same orientation as the back, so it's coming up in the same direction. If I flip that sideways, you'll see it's just travelling along in the same orientation. Now up at the top, we would just generate ourselves a nice straight line, and then, as we have done a number of times before, we would give ourselves a nice little wrapped loop to be at the top of our pendant or one end of our bracelet, if that's what we were choosing to do. So if you've not done that before, I'm just going to do a very quick, very rough variation. You can use your bail making pliers. Don't worry about him escaping for the time being, it's not a problem. I'm going to get that loop shape, firm that loop shape up, and just wrap around the neck a couple of times just to add some security and strength to that section of the design. So just wrapped around, let's just leave that at twice. I did that more on the piece I was just working on earlier. And then if you so desire, you can take this tail and pop a little loop on that or a little coil to add detail to your design later on. I'm not going to worry about that overly much because we have seen how to coil. So just to show you then, what I now need to do, if I just pull that little tail out of the way, what I want to do, I've got a very long tail of my 0.8mm gauge just here. I forgot to mention, apologies for that, I'm working with around about 14 inches or so of your 0.8mm. So I'm just going to pass that end. As I say, we preconditioned this wire to give it a little bit of warmth. I'm just going to pull that through that
What's this
lower
gauge
hole.
that you're working with, lovely?
This is the 0.8mm
And it
gauge.
goes through it so easily,
It
doesn't
goes
it?
through it super easily. Now what you will see on these pieces, if I just grab one that I haven't put any wire into, I don't know if you can get in quite close to that, is that there is a little channel, and this is both at the bottom and at the top. There's a little channel next to that hole. Let me see if I can get that orientation right so you can see.
Oh, yeah. So
And that
the wire sits.
gives somewhere for that wire or whatever material you're using to just sit neatly inside. So I'm just going to drop this one out of position now and continue with what we were doing before. So my wire has come back through the front. I'll just show you on the overhead if that's okay. I've got this at the back. I've got my extra bit of strengthening wire at the back. Flip that over. Again, let's be respectful of the wire, put some warmth into it and draw that lovely circle or semicircle all the way around, exactly as we did at the top. And then we're going to come in with our bent chain nose pliers again and add that shape. So if I just pop this out of position now, I'll bring the one I was working on in to show you. What you would then do is add your little decorative detail at the top. In this instance, I added a little coil just to cover the top half of the design. And we've got a continuation of wire coming along in this direction. Now, what I did in the piece I was referring to earlier is I very simply repeated the exact same process as we've just gone through. But whereas I don't have an end here, I don't need to create a little coil to hide anything. I'm just repeating this loop coming through the hole, so there's a loop here, down the back of the crystal again, and back through towards the front, and you can chain as many of those together as you want. The reason I wanted to share with you this technique is because you have that extra added strength down the back. What I didn't want to do was to create a wrapped loop here, finish off at the top, and then hang something from the bottom, thus putting a stress fracture risk through the crystal itself. Now, I have worked with double drilled gemstones and Swarovski crystals in the past, and I've never had a problem, but I wanted to kind of, this is my double duty, this is my extra security.
And they are quite spectacular Swarovski elements, really, aren't they? So it is lovely that you've got that added extra security then, knowing, isn't it?
Most definitely. And because you've got the 3 sizes in the 2 different effects, it's really lovely to be able to kind of play around and mix and match them. You've got 4 in total of the largest size in the 2 tones. And I would quite be tempted to make it just a long drop, alternating with the crystal to the AB, the crystal to the AB. Exactly the same technique, just up the amount of wire that you're using, and don't forget to precondition it before you put it through the holes in the crystal. just to make sure that you're ensuring the security and smoothness of the wire as it passes through those holes. The second way in which you can utilise these is, instead of utilising your wire, you can indeed use your beading thread. Now, this is super easy, super simple. If you wanted to add a little bit of detail on the bottom, such as a swirl, or there's a more detailed swirl in the pendant necklace piece at the very farthest away from me, at the bottom of the lowest crystal, which is one of the sew-on.
That looks gorgeous.
I just added a little bit of wire work detail. Now, this isn't terribly heavy in and of itself. There's not another crystal hanging off the bottom. So what I've done is I've just added that and created that as an individual hanging. But at the top end of that, I think this piece was made using beading thread. And the simplest way to kind of make that connective is to just very simply pass a length of beading thread through the upper hole of your drop. Allow that, so I'm just going to use a short length here. If you were creating a larger piece, you'd want to use as much as you could handle, probably around about sort of 30 inches or so, just to ensure that you've got enough backwards and forwardsing. You can change your mind. So we've got our beading thread put through. This is a 0.38 that I'm using right now, which is the standard that comes in your threading pack. I just happen to have some purple because I like the purple. And even the smallest, which of the bicones from the other kit,
3 mil.
This is the 3 mil bicone. I can very easily get 2 passes of the 0.38 beading thread to come through, and all I want to do is just slide that down. Now, if you wanted to link these back to back to make a very flexible, very beautiful bracelet, what you could do is have a crimp bead one side of that 3 mil, and then on the other side have another crimp bead, bring your beading thread back through, and then crimp, and then you've got very tiny, delicate little connectors. It gives you almost a rosary linked look, but you're not utilising wire work. It's quite pretty.
Yeah,
quite
lovely
pretty
work.
So that's 2 different ways in which you can use the sew-on. You don't have to be able to sew.
Yes, which is always a bonus, I find, because I can't. No, I can't either. I'm
not
absolutely
fix things, but I can't make things.
I can't either. I can't make things. I can't fix things either. Both my cousins are Ruth and Kate are extraordinary sewers, very, very, very heavily into craft. And my cousin Kate, huge fan of the Sewing Quarter, our sister channel, absolutely obsessed with it, and has made some beautiful, beautiful things. Me, I can't even darn a sock. Anyway, it is lovely to. It's lovely to be. It's been lovely to be able to see them being used in a different way, though.
Do you know what's nice with these as well? You can quite simply utilise the hole at the pointed end. Don't even bother going through, just make your wrapped loop through the hole, cover that up, have a length of wire coming away and add them to your fascinators, put them in with your standard designs where you're doing your tiara twists. Pop one of these in every now and again. They look amazing in your fascinators as well because they're just got such a huge surface of sparkle.
They have. You can imagine, can't you, first dance when the lights go down on the bride and the groom, stood in the middle of the dance floor, their favourite song strikes up, the lights are twinkling. You can imagine, all the lights catching her hair as she's being, hopefully, moved around the dance floor. Not just step touch, gents. It's like being back in school. One of those. Been there, done that, I know. $39.95 for your black diamond colour Swarovski part of the kit, and $29.95 for the sew-on drops. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. We've got less than 15 minutes left of the late show. Where has the time gone?
I don't know.
I'm going to now.
So,
6 o'clock tomorrow night. I have got the pre-birthday deal. And it's the last of stock on your natural metallic pearls. The very, very, very last of stock. They come up at 6 o'clock. They are, I think, but the last 25 of them in the world. They are big, they are bold, they're natural colour, natural size, natural pearlescence. They are weighty. Feel the weight on those.
Oh my gosh, those are substantial
Aren't they?
beasties. Wow, what colours you've got as well. Those are stunning. Love the lilacs, love the golds, but there's so much more in there. Full-on rainbows, peacock greens.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Warmth as well.
6 o'clock. Thank you. 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Last of stock coming your way on those. Very much looking forward to that. And at 8:15 tomorrow morning. Turn. Coming your way. With the alarm clock deal, you will get this opportunity tomorrow morning. Not 8:30, sorry, 8:15 tomorrow morning. Who is in tomorrow morning? Do we know? Is it lovely Al? Or is it Z? No? We think it's L. Okay, we think it's L in tomorrow morning for you, and it'll be 8:15 tomorrow morning for the alarm clock deal.
Oh, that was disappointing.
That's a disappointing alarm, that is, mate.
Set it. I thought if I shook it, it would work.
No, let's leave that.
Yeah. Won't do that again.
If you're on the repeat show, you've got half an hour to wait until you can get your hands on this. And of course, if you're watching us on the live transmission right now, that is coming your way in about 12 and a bit-ish hours, maybe a bit less. Make sure that you're checking out on that. That will be coming your way at 8:15 tomorrow morning. Aquamarine nuggets next.
Yes, please. With both of our multi-strand bundles tonight.
Definitely. Definitely. 105 carats of aquamarine, March's birthstone, double length strand, unenhanced, no heat treatment, nothing other than natural beauty that you are getting on your screen right now. 1 to 8 millimeters on that beautiful strand. You've got an 85 centimeter strand. They are glistening, they are gleaming, they are natural, and I'm hopeful that they are yours. Now, the thing is with our chips and our nuggets, and I would say that these are chips rather than nuggets. I'm being really, really critical here. These are chips rather than nuggets, and there are so many ways now in which you can utilise these in your jewellery. You know, once upon a time, when we first started 8 years ago, it was difficult to use them. We now have beading thread. We now have techniques. We now have mediums where these are the full focal points, don't we?
Absolutely. I mean, my first thought is always Tree of Life, but they look amazing in kind of cluster details. Pop them onto a featherweight head pin and just roll the end up. Strand those onto beading thread. It makes
Gorgeous.
a really beautiful feeling piece of jewellery.
Beautiful.
Or just get 3 of them, plait them together.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Look at the glisten of that. Now, this is an enhanced. Normally, your aquamarine is heat treated to obtain that kind of subtle blue colour. What's lovely about this is that it hasn't been heat treated, so we're getting that freshwater colour. It doesn't have to be that oceanic tone. It can be that freshwater tone. 105 carats, unenhanced, natural aquamarine for under £10 guaranteed. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. £5.95.
That's fab.
Isn't it? For natural and enhanced aquamarine, it is a beautiful gemstone. Up there, in my top 3, has not budged. Aquamarine, morganite and pearls in my top 3. Look at that. Beautiful, calming tones. A little bit of glisten from some of those diaphanous ones. Lovely opacity from those wonderful aqueous moments. 85 centimetre strand. You need to check out as soon as you can. Last of stock on those. Last of stock on the Jasper Oval. Nice. Well, that would look great if you got your hands on some of the wooden beads that we had a couple of weeks ago, or even the ceramic beads, or perhaps even the champagne, that biscuit colour seed bead that we saw in the last half hour. Last of stock, Jasper Oval. Looks good, doesn't it?
I'm just thinking with the shell pearls as well, that would be quite complimentary. It's not something I would have thought of, but it's almost a landscape picture, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's like sand dunes of the Sahara.
Or when you go to the beach and the cliff face is eroded and you can see
all
into geology.
Yes, yeah, you can indeed. Really beautiful gemstone. I love the tones, golden tones, honey tones, and one silly price point coming your way. 30 by 20 millimetres. £3.45.
That's amazing. Absolutely fantastic.
Now you can see, look at the flow. So you can see the flow, it continues. showing you that that is marking that is natural, natural on that beautiful jasper. Now this is a different example. So you can see it still runs throughout the entire gemstone. You can see in the reflection underneath it. £3.49. Last of stock on these for you. Please make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Talk to the call centre. Yeah, I've got them here. It was easy for you to say, Beck.
Wowzers.
Yellow fluorite, green fluorite, purple fluorite, teal fluorite. Look at these.
Oh, there's golden. There's strata between the purple and the green as well.
Great stuff, isn't it? I've got to say, the yellow fluorite we hardly ever see unless it is irradiated. All the difference in the impurities that embed themselves inside the fluorite to create that colour. You've got that sulphurous sort of inclusion that comes into the yellows. Hardly ever see it unless it's irradiated. It's known as sunshine fluorite. You've got 270 carats of it. Multicolour fluorite puffy flowers, all natural, all unenhanced, 16 millimetres on a 38 centimetre strand, under £10.
Fantastic.
I like the fact they're centre drilled as well.
Oh, so
top to bottom, rather than
yeah. Everyone a ring, centre of a bracelet. There's a really vibrant green. There's that top one there is
Isn't
really
it?
exciting to me. That sort of blue tone.
Yeah. And that one, I've got to say, I've not seen the second one down. That's such a great apple green.
It is. It's
Isn't it?
absolutely delightful. But the bandings as well in the bicolours. There's a couple on there as well which have an almost chrysanthemum effect.
Yeah, they do,
which
definitely.
Is stunning. Stunning.
Gorgeous colours. Make sure you're checking out on those. We're going to move on to... I can't even repeat it because my ceramic balls are coming back out again, basically.
Steady.
We are recapping on them.
These are like leopard print. I love them.
These ones. Say that again.
Like leopard. Leopardesque. Not exactly like a leopard,
No,
obviously.
they're love. I love them.
And you've got your sort of giraffe as well.
Yeah, I think that they are... they're some of the nicest of our ceramic beads I think that we've ever had in. I love that mottled effect. It does give it an almost sort of leopard print, a sort of giraffe, sort of exciting, sort of almost pattern that you can see on that. Cheetah.
Yes.
Almost cheetah print, isn't it?
They are absolutely gorgeous. But at the same time, because you have that ceramic gloss, you've got quite an elegance, quite a vintage vibe to them.
Massive, massive drill hole. 18 of these in baskets with only 7 left. You're getting the lovely yellows, you're getting the tawny cut tones, you're getting the blues, the greens and the reds, but you are going to need to check out. So we've got 18 in baskets and 7 sets left. We haven't got 7 sets left now, we've got 5 sets left. £14.95. Really lovely.
And
very,
as you
very
said
nice
earlier,
stock.
so nice with your wooden beads as well.
Definitely. Loving these colours, really are. I just think I love that undertone and then that glaze. It's almost like a crackle glaze, sort of showing the other colours underneath. It's lovely.
It is.
The blues and the terracottas are lush. Lovely, lovely stuff. Make sure you're checking out on those. Hold those lines, last of stock, they are going to sell out. We've then got a recap on our shell pearls. Oops, stay still, thank you. We've got a recap on our shell pearls. Lots in baskets, not yet checked out. 8 to 6 mil and a 4 mil. On your champagne shell, your pink shell, your rose pink and your vintage rose, £14.95. Absolutely gleaming.
Beautiful complementary
Great.
tones.
Yeah, they are.
And when you have the graduation in size as you do here, it's lovely to make big cascading big necklaces.
I bet. And also such generous drill holes. Don't be put off by the fact that these are shell pearls and you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, what material I'm going to be able to use with these? Because it is possible to use almost every single one of our beading threads, really, isn't it?
For sure.
Even wires would go through some of these.
Yeah, I have worked with shell pearls on wire before and I've managed to get a 0.6 through, which is really handy.
Really good. So these are last of stock, $14.95. Lots of you with these in your basket, not yet checked out. We have limited availability. 15 bundles left on this one. 15 bundles left. Over 20 in baskets. Huge good luck. Make sure that you are checking out. So tomorrow we have got for you a pre-birthday deal. 6 o'clock tomorrow night, the last of stock on these gigantic, natural, organic, metallic pearls. Very, very last of stock. They're coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Pre-birthday deals. Also, the alarm clock deal, 8:15 with the morning show tomorrow, is your chain. So this is the alarm clock deal. It'll be with Elle tomorrow morning at 8:15. It's 3 meters of silver-plated brass cable chain. It's coming up with Elle at 8:15 tomorrow morning. So make sure that you're joining us for that. I will be back with you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Looking forward to that. 2 days in a row. When has that happened recently? When are you back with us, my lovely?
I'll be back next week on the 8th for the late show.
For birthdays.
For birthdays.
For birthdays. For birthdays. So Gem's back with you on the 8th for the late show. I don't think that's with me.
Last
It's not
time
with
it was
me.
Lucy, but
It's not. I think it's loose. I think it's loose. So I'll be back with you tomorrow night. Thank you, team, for tonight. It's been lovely being back with you. Thank you to you for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the amazing jewellery. So many beautiful moments of joy. Have you got your kits for the 8th yet?
I've got one of them, and it's a stunner.
I'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. If you're just joining us, of course, make sure you're joining Elle 8:15 for the alarm clock deal. See you tomorrow.